So, as we mentioned last time, we are in the midst of a larger than average combat. We have so far you guys have you've killed off 46 gnolls and felled 2 trolls. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Oh, right, yeah, 5 more. No, you felled 4 trolls. There are 5 more. Zadam. So far, Frederick has been LJ has been front. Frederick has been back up, and Blas has been helping him. Zag will not be with us today. He asked that his character be allowed to cast healing spells, and I said okay.
We love a heal slut.
So Suzanne, you get to be the cleric casting heal spells today.
Yes.
All right.
We'll need them.
And we are at the top of the round, but I'm going to wait till Joel joins, and then we'll start off the combat.
I need to get my dice.
Oh, dice. I forgot I hid them from the cat.
All right, Victor, character sheets are sent.
Usually a good idea to hide them from the cat. By the way, a friend of mine just published a novel, and I got to be in the acknowledgments because I helped her with some verbiage.
Nice.
But then she's weird. She's British, so she's weird. She's fun. British people are fun and humorous and weird, and it's just like, what is your life? And then I play the question of where do I put the other characters? Smash. There he is. Bing.
Eat my pudding.
Bash has decided to rejoin the fight, a very gentlemanly thing, I admit.
Just in time.
Right?
Because I'm really not liking this getting surrounded thing.
Come on, it's the best. It's a good thing. Everybody does it. Hey, welcome aboard, Joel.
Howdy.
Thank you, Rick. Folks.
Cool.
Get some ice.
All right, we are ready for initiative. All right, this is going to be round, I think it's round 5, 6. Rolling for initiative. Unbeatable. Nailed it. Guys, there's no way you can beat this initiative.
Are we re-rolling initiative?
Shit, we already had initiative, didn't we?
Well, we're in the middle of combat, so I would hope.
We are in the middle of combat. We already do have initiative. You do not roll initiative every single round. I know that because I'm smart and I've played D&D before.
I mean, if you don't have the initiative, we can re-roll. It's all right.
Ben rolls initiative.
Ben rolls initiative.
All right. So with Ben rolling initiative, other than that, we forgive you, Ben. This time.
Who's
Unless that was sorry, I'm not rolling initiative. I hate you all. In which case, I forgive you. But 17. It's the world of 17s today. So initiative is going to be Blodgett, Blaz, LJ, Bash, Lev, the bad guy is Froderick.
okay?
Froderick is playing sweep up, the cleanup hitter. All right, top us off. Suzanne Blodgett, it is your move, sir.
So am I the B that's up there next to LJ, or am I the B that's on the very back?
Yes. Blodgett is the B in the very back.
Okay.
L.
I'm going to move up a little bit. I'm going to stay invisible and make myself ready to do sneak attack when it comes available.
Okay. And then your other identity, Blaz. So Blaz at this moment is faced with one troll in front of him. Last time, I think he cured people. He may not have. He's a weird guy. He does stuff.
No, I don't think he was that generous.
Well, is anybody actually wounded? I think.
No.
LJ is at 108 of 140, so I'm doing all right this round.
Nobody's actually really. Nobody who counts is wounded.
Okay.
Would you just rather that nobody is wounded seriously?
Nobody's wounded except the person who's slightly wounded. Well, I'd say moderately, really.
Just his feelings. All right. So what does Blaz want to do? That's all you, Stu.
Forgot I was playing boss.
You are.
Is he engaged or can he get out of back off?
He can back off. He's not engaged.
Okay, he's going to back up and come to the back of the party.
Okay.
So he can do healing spells as we need them.
And then LJ.
LJ is going to turn to the 2 on his left and deliver 3 attacks each.
2 on his left, 3 attacks each. All right.
What's the armor class I'm going against?
Armor class of the gnolls. $17.
Oh, cool. So that is 3 hits, no crits. So that will be 4 plus 7 plus. That'll be 43 damage to that one. To the one closest to where Blaz is on the map,
Yeah.
although I think Blodgett wanted to move him.
How much damage you had? 14, you said?
43.
43. All right.
Good try. And the other one, 25, 25, and 22. So those are all hits. I've got 2 threatens to crit.
Go ahead. Threaten me. I can take
I
it.
will threaten you, and I will crit you with them. Both of them, yes. Very sorry, Victor.
I accept it. I accept this damage.
That'll be 57.
All right, he fails his existence check. 2 gnolls dead at your side. Bash, it is your turn to wade into the fray if you desire, or you can stay back. You know, discretion is the better part of valor. You can valiantly stay in the rear of the fight. All right.
Oh, Ben, did you level up your character from 10th or whatever? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I helped him out with that.
Joel, I need to make sure you know I need everyone's character record sheet. I'm trying to update my records, and I need your records to update my records.
Okay, very good.
All right, so Bash, go ahead and roll to hit. AC is 170.
Damn.
All right, you hit. Roll them damage, sir, for just the first hit. Let me roll damage. You're still rolling damage. He's figuring out damage. Okay. 23. All right. You may now roll damage against the next one, because Cleave allows you to use the same attack bonus to take at the second creature and roll damage.
Holy crap.
Oh, it's an extra immediate attack. You get the same attack bonus, but you have to roll to hit again. Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit. But also, yeah. If you don't roll
If he just did double their armor class,
all right, go ahead and roll to hit again.
with the same bonus.
Mm-hmm. Same bonus.
Oh my savior.
And then roll damage, please.
Damage.
Yeah, you hit the third one. Actually, don't worry about it, because no, your strength bonus kills him. What is your reach? I think you have a great sword. Is that correct, Ben?
Yeah,
All right, so you can roll to
10
hit
feet.
this guy as well, please. He's within your 10-foot reach. We have soup. All right, roll damage. Actually, we're good. We're good. All right. That was Ben, or Bash, as we call him. Trust me, in clinic we call him Bash too. It's just the way he is. Dr. Bash. Dr. Bash will see you now. Sorry. I slay me. I'm a funny guy to me. I was going to say words, though. Levrin Helder, it's your turn.
What are those white smiley faces on the bottom end there? Are those trolls?
Hey, no need to be racist. A white smiley face. Yes, they're trolls.
The white neutral faces. My god. I'm gonna cast Ice Storm.
What?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius, so 40-foot diameter. I think it should get all of them.
Oh yeah.
And maybe a couple of the gnolls on the south end of their group.
Want me to check? I've got my thingy around here somewhere.
That would be really helpful.
All right.
The important thing is to get all the trolls in the area of effect.
Well
I
then.
thought it was fire that took them out really good.
It is,
Yeah.
but I don't have fire on me right now. We're in the fire giant dungeon.
You can
Okay.
get
I
you
didn't
can get a
bring those
knoll in
with me.
there. You can get one knoll in there.
Okay, that's acceptable. So
Roll
let
and
me
damage
look
them,
at
sir.
damage. Okay. That's going to be 25 damage total. 7 of which is cold damage.
All right. And what's the save on that?
There's no save.
What?
Nope, no save.
There
Jerk.
is no save.
Jerk. He's a fire jerk.
So that will be coming down around them for a full round. They get a -4 to each listen check, which I don't think matters anymore. But all land speed within its area is at half speed.
Oh, okay. That is pretty significant for them. So 24 damage and a whole bunch of difficulty moving.
25 damage
Cross scare troll.
to 5.
2-5, thank you. And wait, what did you say else? What else did you say, Brandon?
They take a -4 to listen checks, which I don't think matters, but
All
they
right. How
move
long?
at half
So
land
so it
speed.
comes down for the entire round.
Yes, so it will go away when it comes to Lev's turn again.
Okay, cool. All right. Now it's the monster's turn. So due to the ice that they're having to navigate their way through, they're not able to get all the way to LJ, which is sad. They're very sad. They want you to know that they're not coming to attack you only because of the frost LJ. If there were no, Pat is amazing. She's a hero of the rebellion. And she spat in my soup. That's extra flavor.
Nice.
I got extra flavor, and you don't get none. So yeah, they're not. They apologize. You get a letter from the trolls, LJ, that they're very sorry they could not attack you this round.
Well, that's
They
nice of
promised to
them.
make it up to you somehow.
I'll take a rain check
Yes, they're going to give you a rain check.
or a snow check, something like that.
All right. And this guy is straight up going to go soak in here. LJ, you can actually take an attack of opportunity on that guy if you want, because he's ignoring you.
I think I will do that.
Okay.
Do I get one
Blah's
attack with
moved
both
back.
rapiers,
Sorry,
or just
Blah's
one
moved
attack
back.
with one rapier?
One attack, one rapier.
Okay. Nice. I'll have to check and see if that confirms. Yes, yes, it
no,
does.
I'm not gonna go there because it's the frost. Okay. So
That'll be 38 damage, Victor.
Oh yeah, he fails. He dies. Somebody had a box of infinite gnolls. I'm going to tell you, that's the actual God's honest truth. And they let it loose.
I'll tell you what, that sounds like a lot of experience. We could just stay here and grind for a while.
Right?
Grinder.
Heh.
Gnolls.
Nice.
Looking for conflict.
So these gnolls, I'm just going to point out that the 6 gnolls over here are bending down amidst the rubble and stuff.
It's the what now?
They're doing something on the ground.
Can
Amidst
LJ
all
make
the
a
fight
spot
and the
check?
snow and it's hard to tell.
Okay.
You do not have I haven't even finished putting the rest of the gnolls in here.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Awesome. Guess we got a gnoll with the good times.
Oh, what? Almost done. Oh my God.
Hmm.
All right. That is what you guys see. And now is their attack. A mere 3 gnolls are fighting you at this round.
Like Army of Darkness, they multiplied.
It really does feel like it. Oh, nice. What was your armor class again, LJ?
Currently, I believe it's 34 because I have mage armor.
Yes, and then
Yes.
-7 on the side because you have the breast armor does not cover your butt.
Well, he's on the front side of me.
Yeah, you've got a lot of butt.
Fine.
And so that'd be 30, that'd be 20.
That would be...
It's 27. So 27, I've got 19 plus 3 plus 2 for flank is 24. I missed. All right.
Nice.
So you are still missed by the trolls. Bash, what is your AC, please?
I don't have his character sheet.
Oh, no, Ben.
Oh,
Ben,
good.
Ben, what's your armor class, please? 22? Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, no, trolls can hit you.
Ah, chat window.
Oh, trolls can hit you well.
I'm going to.
Oh, shit, hold on. Let me do that again. Dicks. All right, so 1 claw.
Oh,
Bash.
everybody's putting up their armor class.
10 points of damage. Just Ben. I needed Ben's. He's in.
Okay. All right. Just curious.
Yeah, he can't speak. Ben can't speak out loud because he's in clinic. He's pretending to be. When he has a client, he has to go ahead and take care of them. But in between clients, he can play.
Interesting.
He's under the effects of a silent spell.
Basically, yes. 10 points of damage to Bash. So 1 hit to Ben. All right. And bringing up the rear, cleanup is Frodrick.
Okay. Move 5 feet to the northeast to get a better shot at everything
Mm-hmm.
and protect LJ's flank. Oh, that's 5 feet. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. Or okay. That's if 5 is fine.
Did you want to get right up in here? Where do you want to be?
But right there. Yeah.
Okay.
I think due to, or as I recall from last week, due to the high density of enemies, I can get 3 viable targets.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pick off the ones.
You can do 1, 2, 3 very easily right here. This would be the harder shot.
I would go just directly and mostly to the front. So the one right to the right of it, LJ, right there, that one, and then go
Okay.
40. Then go to the northeast. That one, and then I would say.
This is your third easy shot right here.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for at least
that's-
one troll because they regenerate.
Okay. Yeah, if you allow that, then sure, I will go for those 3 then.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here it comes then. Splitting fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 17, natural 17 plus it's at least, let's see here. Let's see what rapid. Yeah, it's at least 31, 33. That's what that's gonna be. 11 plus 16. Okay, 11 plus 16, right? 20. 27. And a 1. Natural 1.
Oh, okay.
So-
That's a miss. Roll. Give me a roll again, please.
Okay. A 1.
Oh no.
2
All right,
ones.
you're done with the text for the
Okay.
session or the round.
Oh, Missy.
No problem.
All right.
The damage.
Roll damage. Them.
Yeah, roll damage. To go. So versus, let's see, going to be plus 9, plus 11. So that's 44 damage just to begin with to the first 2 targets, the first 2 gnolls, without me even rolling.
Wait, you said
44.
Are you doing many shot where you're shooting 3 at once, or are you doing many shot where you're doing?
Mini shot, it's 4 at once, 4 per volley.
Right.
So that's, yeah, 44.
So was the third roll a 1?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I thought the second roll was a 1.
No, the third. The last one I did was a 1.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
It was 33, 27, and then 1.
Cool. So the first 2 then, the first 2 pairs of gnolls receive 4 arrows, landing them up in the front and fall over. When you turn to interface the troll, you happen to do so at the same time that Bash is stepping back, avoiding one of the attacks, and he fouls your shot completely.
Okay.
You very nearly fumble your bow, purely because you have a sizable amount of experience and work with it. Does it not completely leave your hand
Okay.
as the combat rages on?
That happens. Good narrative explanation, by the way. I liked it.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Trying to keep it real. Blodgett. You see the flurry of activity in front of you. Blaz hurries by. You don't have anybody coming around the edges yet, but you do have an angle on a knoll, a couple of knolls to the left, and a troll to the right. If you were to do a thrown attack.
I'm going to use my crossbow on the troll on the right.
Okay. He's in combat, so that will be a sneak attack. His armor class is 18. You get a +2 bonus for flanking.
That's cool. I got a 24 to hit. And what's the crossbow? I forgot I'm on the different screen. Can't read my character. Okay. Crossbow 1d6.
Oh, by the way, Vic, can I send you my character sheet after this combat? There's a couple of questions I have on here. wanted to ask you and Brandon, animal companion, and also what the hammer of thunderbolts.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
28
good.
points of damage.
You know what? I think I totally forgot to include your animal companion.
Hmm?
I think I totally forgot to include your animal companion. That's my bad.
Oh, in terms
Did you
of
get my damage?
Oh.
Okay.
On the character sheet.
Bash, you pull back from the troll who hit you, and just as you turn to look at him again, he falls to the ground. A crossbow bolt stuck through his ear. Blaz, the cleric of legend, what do you wish to do this round, sir?
Blas is going to look around and see who needs to be healed, and he saw Bash take a hit. Is Bash look pretty bad, or no?
Most useful would probably be a prayer spell if he's got it.
That's a good idea. Yeah, he could do a prayer spell and bless everybody. Is that what it is? He gives us
prayer
bonus
spell.
or something?
Everybody gets a +1 to hit and damage and saves, and all the enemies get a -1.
Okay, that's what he's going to do.
it's what Zag would have done.
Yeah, that's what he would have done.
That's what he would have wanted.
Of course it is. He wouldn't have waded into combat casting spells.
Well, I'm not going to kill his character, so I'm going to hold him back.
No, I know.
He's been relegated to the buffer.
He said,
Now, if it was Bash, he's got a big sword. I threw him into combat all the time.
It was hard for me to resist a snarky reply, but I did.
Yep.
Well, it's all right. Blotch it. I mean, killing other people's characters is more difficult. Killing their animal companions, on the other hand, not as difficult.
Not as difficult. All right.
Okay, don't
I
let him die.
I left you alone for like 2 minutes while I went.
No, it wasn't even that long. It was 15 seconds.
I'm in there and I'm hearing like, oh man, he's gonna die, isn't he? He's gonna die. There's nothing I can do because I'm in the middle of my business.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It was horrible. It was a really helpless feeling.
Good times, man. Good times.
Here.
All right. Speaking of animal companions, LJ, it's your turn.
All right. LJ is going to deliver 3 pokies each to the 2 in front of him. First up is the one on the left. Let me get to my attack bonuses. That's going to be 22, 21, and like 25, I think. Yeah, sounds right. That one threatens to crit. And it'll confirm. That's 57 damage, Victor. And to the next one.
Okay.
That will be enough. Okay, so 3 more hits, 2 threatens to crit. And those confirm. That's 60.
All right. LJ is fighting the 2 gnolls, and with ease, he's able to bat aside their battle axes and give each of them a 1-2 needling through the heart, bypassing what feeble armor they have as they fall to the ground. The way is clear. Bash, it is your turn, sir. Now, it's not entirely clear for you. You have one troll in front of you, but 3 behind him, eager to get a piece of you. Because I am, in some ways, a very kind DM, and not consistently a total bastard, I will tell you that if you move 5 feet to your left or right, i.e., if you move here or here, then you can cleave or at least use multiple attacks on them. But from where you are, you will not be able to do more than 1 attack on 1 troll. Okay. Wait, that was Brandon.
I am urging for tactical reasons.
All right. Well, you have an urging from the centaur for tactical. The centaur of tactics. Tactical centaur. Ben, do you want to go south? Move me south. Okay, so you move south, you attack the first troll, 30 hits. Please roll damage, sir. All right, he takes it like a monster. I don't know. He takes it. Yes, a 20 threatens to critical. You can roll again to see if it actually crits. If you make a hit on the second attack, then it's a critical damage. You do double your damage dice. So did you roll a 20 the first time? No. Okay. All right. See if you roll to see if you confirm that hit, the first one. And if you confirm it, then you double your damage. Double the dice on the damage. All right. It's confirmed.
Nice.
How much did you roll when you did the computer roll? All right. So it's a total of 30 damage to the first one, which would kill him. So you can take that first roll and attack the second. So you're still on your first attack. Go ahead and attack the second troll.
Yeah, it's very strange when Ben is wearing that mask and he's not talking. I feel like we're playing with Hannibal Lecter.
He's in the hospital gown too.
It's Silence of the Yams.
That hits roll damage, Ben. Lev, you're next.
Okay. Lev is going to get on the south side of Frodrick, and he is
Okay.
going to cast Lightning Bolt into the troll and the gnolls in that line behind him.
So say again.
He is going to move south of Frodrick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Ben should have more attacks, shouldn't he?
How many attacks do you have, Ben?
I've got his character sheet up. He's got 3 attacks.
All right, well then roll your third attack. Mr. I attacky tacky tacky.
Why, yes, Ben. Yes, you do have more attacks.
You do.
That also hits.
With the effects of the ice spell, the limbs and bodies also kind of crack apart a bit with impact of the sword.
They're
One
being
can only
pelted with
hope.
ice, so it's not.
Oh, pelted with ice. Oh, okay. All right.
It's like running out there in a hailstorm.
Okay.
That troll falls to the ground. All right, there you go. And now Lev comes just south of Frodrick and casts Lightning Bolt where exactly?
At the of the 2 trolls, the one that is closer to LJ, and I would like to aim it into that body of gnolls there at the back of the room. The ones who I believe you said were rooting around in the ground for something.
They're digging a hole to Knollville.
Is there an old behind there? There is an old behind there. So you can get about 4 of them. Get a good 4. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Your alignment's not chaotic neutral. It's 45 degrees.
Well, it's definitely off, I tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just toe out. It's not a big deal. Five, 6, 7, 9, 10, D6.
God, I am out of it. I was thinking it was LJ that was actually going to move south of me and cast Lightning Bolt. I was thinking something wrong here. Oh, wrong character. Yeah. LJ already went. He doesn't typically cast Lightning Bolt.
That'll be 38 points of damage.
Both are true. All right. Let's see if that troll. No, troll does not pass a save.
A rolling troll gathers no moss.
This is true. And yes, Ben, that's true. I mean, although in their eyes, obviously you are for some reason.
The victors write the history, Victor.
There you go. Yes, I do.
Yeah, we gave him a chance to join us. Frodrick clearly outlined the consequences of their choice. Join us or we'll kill
Yeah.
every one of you sons of bitches.
And we rolled pretty high on the diplomacy check, although I think maybe calling them sons of bitches might have been a little bit detrimental to that. A little bit aggressive. Not very friendly.
Gnolls respect strength.
Just saying, watch your profanity.
You're in mixed company. There's trolls listening.
Basically, yeah.
Is that the next excuse I'm going to hear? Hmm?
They don't respect nothing. Oh yeah. So these two. He's going to, yeah, he's in range and he can see you. He's going to bull rush you, Frederick.
Awesome.
Okay, so one more. So, it's going to try to get that here. It's going to go here. Oh, yeah. And then behind the last gnolls come more trolls, kicking them and shouting them and encouraging them in ways that involve them dying. 2, 3, 4, 5.
There sure are a lot of these fuckers.
Well, there they are. And this round, Froll. Froll. I'm calling you. That's your name now. That's your name. Nope, that's it. Instead of Frederick, you are now Froll. Froll at your feet. And Froll begins to gnaw and claw at you. He has pieced most of himself together and seems of a mind to have some gnoll for lunch.
Oh, you're joking.
He's
Yeah,
he's not going to bother getting up. He's going to attack
got my
you at a
armor
-2
class,
to
Vic,
hit.
or
I do need your armor class. He's going to attack you at a -2 to hit. Give me your armor class, please.
okay, the armor class is going to be 1 sec. Plus, okay, it's going to be 32.
Okay.
Because I have a +4 favorite enemy bonus because I get to AC versus giant type, and that includes ogres and trolls. That's what I have here on the
-3 for the Prayer Victor total.
and then +1 or okay,
Ogres and trolls. I want to know. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh,
So
and plus he is evil, right?
Yes, he is evil.
Okay, so that's gonna be 34 because I have protection from evil as well cast.
All right, cool. He
So
will
no
miss you
way,
this
buddy.
time. He'll miss you this time. The Gnoll himself misses as well. Bash. Both gnolls miss. The troll, however, also misses. LJ. 3 gnolls on the front and 1 in the back. And back here we have 3 gnolls who have picked up bows and arrows. And they are going to shoot. They're going to shoot at. This turn they're going to shoot at Frederick.
Yes, the traitor.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Play me at my own game, will you?
2 of them miss bad enough, and confirm the miss is bad enough.
Do they hit their own?
Yeah, they hit their own guy. They hit him in the back, but they do not kill him. Oh wait, hold on. What's
In the butt? Tell me they hit him in the butt. It's a gnoll thing.
It is a gnoll thing. Yeah, they do not get a bonus for short bow attacks. So yep, nope.
Swing gnolls, look, sweet chariot.
That is all of my monsters this round. Frederick, clean us up. It is your turn.
All right. I am going to, let's see, 3 targets, viable. Either 3 of the gnolls, or 3 gnolls and 1 troll. I would say
Those are the
yeah,
three.
I'd like to get those 3 gnolls right there, one
Yeah,
from me,
exactly.
and then basically
That's what I was
following
pointing.
along
You can attack
LJ.
this one. Yeah, you can attack this one, and this one with these. Yeah.
Oh, how about the one other one next to LJ? Not that he needs the help, but okay. There's one next to LJ, and then there's one right
Joel,
to the north.
Joel, hold on. Stop.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop. So these are the 3 guys you can attack.
Okay. 1, 2. That'll work. Good enough.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Highlighting target. Kind of like Mech Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Targeting.
Targeting.
Yep. Plus 22. No, that's got to be mini shot. Let's check here. Okay, 8. So that's going to be 32 plus 1, 33. Yeah, that hits. We're thinking this a lot. Yeah, 37 right there.
All right.
And
Any
then,
misses? Any ones, basically?
huh?
Any ones?
No, none. Not so far.
All right.
And the third one, 34.
All right. Frederick is, now that he's got us a clue as to how these gnolls are dressed and the best way is to attack them, he's able to take out those 3 in very short order.
I think about where I would not want to be hit. That's one of them.
It's more about where they have their armor class, where they have their armor based. You're essentially shooting around their armor. The first one went to attack Lev. You hit him in the neck, and a couple of arrows went into his left side armor. The first one in front of you to the right, you're able to do a straight across, basically in his face, as well.
Oh yeah, pretty much like between the eyes, throat, into the armpit.
Top of the round, Blodgett. There's another gnoll peeking his ugly head out around the side, next to LJ. Probably the easiest shot for you.
Okay. 19 hit? What's their...
It absolutely hits. Armor class is 17.
Oh, 17. Okay. Is it a sneak attack if I'm invisible?
You're not able to go back invisible within 1 round
Okay.
and still do another attack.
Darn.
But it is still a sneak attack because he's fighting LJ, so he is flanked. You're flanking. Anytime you get a flanking bonus, you can do a sneak attack.
Yes. Okay.
And that's this. So yeah, go ahead.
$25 points of damage.
Hug is the sound the troll makes, and the gnoll makes. As you put a crossbow bolt through his side.
You like that sound.
LJ, you watch as the troll next to you falls to the ground, not even
Nice.
realizing he's been killed before he begins to slide down onto the floor. Bash, or sorry, Blaz, not Bash, Blaz. Blaz.
Blah, blah.
Cleric extraordinaire. I'm a healer, but what does Bash wish to do today?
Is anybody hurt other than Bash, who I can't see?
Frederick or LJ a little bit, but that's it.
LJ's doing all right for now.
He says
I
he's
think
doing
he's
all
gonna
right.
hold his action until he thinks somebody needs him.
Okay. Speaking of LJ, it is your attack, sir.
Is that northernmost gnoll within my attack range, Vic?
Yes, he is, as a matter of fact.
Cool. So I'd like to split my 6 attacks between the 3 of them, 2 to each.
Okay. -2 to hit, you absolutely can.
Okay. Since it's a prayer, I'll also get a +1 to help offset that.
Yes, that's true.
Get to my bonuses. So 24. 24. Cool. So no threatens to crit, but I do 26 damage.
All right.
For the next one, that will be enough. And what's their armor class again? 17?
17.
Just enough. Awesome. And I've got 1 threaten to crit. And that'll confirm. $32 damage.
And the third one?
That one is going to get 17. That hits. And 19. That hits and threaten to crit. 16 plus 4 minus 1 plus 4. Okay. Same thing as before. 1 confirm.
All right. Sorry about moving the map around, guys. All right. All 3 of the gnolls that LJ is fighting fall prey to his razor sharp swish, 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 swish as he goes down the line of them.
The swish
They're not able
kebab.
the swish kebab. They're not able to keep up with the speed of his rapiers, or his rapiers, yeah? Rapiers.
Yeah.
With his rapist.
And they fall to the ground,
False allegation.
gasping for air as the blood leaves their bodies.
News 11.
And Bash, it's already back to you, sir. You've got a troll and a gnoll in tight quarters with you.
2 great tastes that go together.
They really do, actually, yeah.
Bash, go smash.
Hello.
Do a great
That's
cleave
it. Roll
again,
on,
man.
sir.
That cleave is so great.
With a battle yell.
All right, you can cleave. Go ahead and attack. That troll falls to the ground. Go ahead and make an attack on the gnoll with the same swing. and the gnoll falls as well. Basically, Bash is able to Bash hits the troll with such force that he cleaves its head from its body, and then on the backswing rips his sword into the side of the gnoll before it's able to move. All right, Lev, it is your turn.
Okay. Lev is going to cast Dragon's Breath on himself.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the red dragon, and I am going to look down upon this troll and breathe 5d8 fire damage directly all over it.
Just okay.
And how does that fire breath come out?
So I am next to him.
You are next to him.
Well, I'm looking down on the.
You
the
are looking
troll,
down
so-
on him, yes, and the troll is at his feet. So how does that fire breath come out exactly?
Like gingivitis.
Oh man, I hate this.
Alternate idea, Lev. How about you just get out of the way of that last troll and use the fire when we stack all the trolls together as a regenerating. So that's how we gotta kill them permanently.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
But
can you throw? Maybe I don't know if you have magic missile or something like that. You can throw as you retreat or toss at them.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone of fire.
Yeah, I think that's.
Hitting it at the ground, it doesn't mean it stops at the ground.
All right,
It's
fine.
a 15-foot cone of fire.
I won't do that then.
So is Lev? Why is Lev up above? Is he levitating?
No, the troll is on the ground.
Oh, the troll's on the ground. Oh, okay. Troll's on the ground. Okay.
I was going to look down upon him.
You guys are basically stepping over the dead bodies of guys who've been fighting since the beginning of this combat, and at this point, some of the trolls are getting back up, saying, "Hey, I want to rejoin the fight again. That was a fun fight. Let's do that again."
Lev is going to move pretty much as he can to the north while casting a Ray of Ice spell. I don't know if you call it 5 feet or 10 feet, but as much as I can. And that is going to be a ranged touch attack, so I'll need the touch armor class.
Okay, the touch armor class of the trolls is 12.
10 plus 3. Cool. So that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So he will take 5d6 of damage.
To whom?
To the troll on the ground.
Oh, if you're so you're attacking the troll on the ground and then trying to do a 5-foot move. Yeah, you'll get here.
12, 18. That's going to be 20 damage.
All right.
And he needs to make a reflex save or be frozen to the ground.
Oh, nice. He is frozen to the ground, but he's also
Excellent.
dead. So.
Well, in case he gets back up, or tries to anyway.
Okay. All right. This round, the gnoll archers will continue their work, and we have these two will be able to make one attack. So that's 5.
more? Dude. Victor,
But
stop
you do
it.
not see any more creatures coming out of the hallway, finally.
Holy.
You're at the last of it. Oh.
Raw.
Right.
Trolls to the left, trolls to the right.
Hold on one quick second.
Can't kick that away. Let's play soccer.
I see what it's saying. Okay. Interesting. So all right, so you'll be able to make these two can make one attack, these two make a full attack, everyone else, or sorry, these two make a full attack, everyone else makes one attack. All right. LJ. All right, yes. Back to my list. 11. And the guy flanking you does not succeed. 11 points of damage to you today, LJ. Froderick, one attack at the front, does nothing.
Does that include the -1 to damage, Victor?
No, 10 then. 2 from. Oh shit, Froderick. What's your armor class again?
Should be 34 against the trolls, and then plus. There's also a. Is there a minus or a plus to my? To their hit?
Froderick. No, they have a
Echo.
-1 to hit you. It's a subtle difference. But is also flanking you, so
True.
+2 to
True.
hit. So yeah.
Oh, also, Victor.
Yes, sir.
If the one frozen to the ground,
The one frozen to the ground is dead. But yes, what about it?
okay, you put his smiley face back on. If he
That's
gets
a
back
different
up,
troll.
oh, this sucks.
You guys have killed a lot of trolls, or let's put it this way: you put a lot of trolls down to 0. I've been keeping track.
All right, if that troll gets back up, he takes a further minus penalty, -2 to attack rolls.
All right, so Joel Froderick takes 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
Cringe.
bash. Nada. Nada on the Bashanatus. Nada on the Bashanatus. Alright, that flurry of attackage is the best that I've got this round for the trolls. Froderick, top of the round. Oh, no. The gnolls, that's right. The gnolls in the back.
Yes, shoot your comrades.
Yeah, shooting in the melee combat, I think they have a -4.
Unless they have precise shot, which I kind of doubt.
Correct.
Okay, they're going to shoot at Bash as well. And miss pretty badly, actually. Oh, not that badly. Okay. They succeed in not hitting the trolls, which is good. Because unlike the gnolls, the trolls will kill them. All right. I mean, not that they're going to survive the combat, but if they did, they wouldn't. And then bringing up the rear combat-wise, Frederick, your attack in round 10, in segment 10, sorry.
Okay, hold on a sec. Let me ask.
Shoot.
Sending something to Brandon.
What's happening?
No player communication unless your characters are within communication range.
Okay, all right.
Only communicate between players. I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, he's right
Sorry,
next
Victor.
to me,
Sorry,
actually.
Victor. You broke up a little bit. I didn't hear that.
Well, Lev is right next to Frederick, right? Within 5
So is
feet.
LJ. So is LJ.
Yeah.
Both of them are.
So I'll double hear you.
Yeah, here. I'm not sure I can pull that off, but just a thought. The only thing I don't like is now that I don't want to leave you. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Screw it. Bored. Not yet. Okay, 3 viable targets. I don't think I can, through the mass of trolls, even if I got improved precise shot, it'd be kind of hard for me to get to those gnolls, right? The archers.
Oh, dear God. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Yeah, because the trolls are pretty tall.
Honestly,
Okay.
just light that one up in front of you.
Yeah, that one and the one in that direction beyond it, and then either the one next to LJ or yeah, I could do those 3, I guess.
Because there's one like basically in your face tool, you can get this one and that one, or this one and this one. So you can get 2 because it is overpoweringly,
Okay.
on you. It is saying hello to you in a very physical and glorious way.
Is that one that behind me? Is he like on the ground attacking?
Yeah, he's
Can
on
I
the ground.
step on him while I'm like on his head while I'm shooting?
Not and do any damage because you can't look at him to step on him on his head.
I just want to push his face into the ground. I mean, that's kind of the idea.
Just for flavor.
Just for flavor, but if not, that's okay. I don't mind. Let me roll against
I mean, you can do it for flavor, for sure. The flavor step.
Critical threatened.
Victor, this is the rule of cool at play.
27, 29. Critical hit on the troll in front of me.
Okay.
And yep, another critical threatened. Critical hit for sure.
Love it.
Yeah, it's like 30 something.
Jesus.
Something, Jesus, yeah, Christ. Yeah. I think they're both gonna bite it. Yeah, it's like easily +9, +10. And plus, let's see. Yeah, again, like another 44 damage each one before I even roll. Did you go down?
You should be rolling. You should be rolling.
Okay, all right. I'll roll the first one that's a critical.
These are not. Yeah, these are not gnolls.
Oh, there it is. My dice. So that's 44 plus 12, and let's see. 44 plus.
So the first one, 44 plus 12, correct?
Yeah. Does that take him down so far, or should I just keep rolling? I got a few more.
44 plus 12 is 56. All right, the next shot.
Okay. Plus 1, 2 plus, and then the next shot is 14. Plus 14. It's triple damage.
Wait, why is it triple damage?
Yeah, that's well, that's normal for a critical for a short bow, Vic. It's ×3.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing that.
Yeah, I forget myself. I usually only double the damage and I forget, so I understand. 6 plus 5, 11 plus 15 again, so that's 85.
85. All right, now he falls.
Okay. And then the next one, that critical also hits, so that's another 44 plus.
And you were attacking the one on LJ or the one on Bash?
The one on LJ.
Okay.
Let's see, 5, 5, 6, 10, 16. For the, let's see, clear. Okay, 44 plus 1, 6 plus. That's 60 so far.
Okay, and your total?
Oh, 3, 4, 7 plus 5, 12 plus 12.
72?
22, yep.
All right, cool.
Okay.
That will take him up.
Okay.
All right, so Frederick fires 2 volleys of arrows into the beast of a troll facing him down. He finally falls back onto the ground, and while steadying himself on the head of the troll behind him, he fires a 3rd volley into the one against LJ and then falls.
Thank you. I appreciate the allowance of some narrative flavor.
And next up is Blodgett. Blodgett, you've got trolls in view.
Trolls.
One to the side of LJ and one to the side of Frederick. They seem to be pretty intent.
I'm going to shoot the one next to Frederick because I don't want it coming this way.
All right, that's a thing to do.
Yay!
What?
Kill it.
Pretty please.
Yeah,
I got a 20. I got a crit.
It's an ankle biter.
All
And a
right,
19. So I got a 20 and a 19.
Ah!
doubles your damage.
Doubles your pleasure.
Pleasureful damage. Welcome to the pleasure damage.
Takes less damage.
What's the H on the way on the side there?
That is a spell that you guys cast on the ground that did something. I think it's Sticky Floor. Yeah, Sticky Floor.
That's right.
32.
32. All right.
Stinky floor.
Troll once again falls to the ground with a crossbow bolt through its grape.
Yeah, that's funny. Frederick puts his boot down on him, and then next thing, a crossbow bolt sprouts from his forehead.
Pretty close.
Blaz.
So does Blaz have a fire spell?
He has thingamajiggy. Pillar of fire, fire,
Holy
pillar,
fire.
fire, stroke.
Well, since these things
One
keep
connection.
regenerating, I think he would definitely use that.
He's got dragon's breath, I think, Vic.
Oh, that's what it
No,
is.
not Blaz.
Yep.
No, he's not going to
No,
cut Dragon's
no.
breath.
No, not dragon's breath.
Flame strike.
Flame strike.
Flame strike.
Sorry, flame
So
strike.
10-foot
Okay.
radius does it'll do 10d6 damage.
So he has to move forward to do it.
It's a ranged attack, so he can do it like these 3 guys right here fairly easily.
What level is he, Victor?
Something. I don't know.
If he's
Okay, he's going to do that. And
there's
how
no
many
way
points?
he's 10th level, because that should do up to 15d6. I think he's level 12, so it should
By
do
the way,
12d6.
Vic, just as a or Blodgett, the majority of the troll bodies fell. Didn't they fall a little bit south of there?
Yeah, I would
I'd
target
move-
the ones over at Bash.
Yeah, I agree. I think towards the south would be better because that's where the massive troll bodies are.
Well, if you
Stop
really
them.
want to get all the troll bodies, you can just get right here and get all the troll bodies.
Well, but Bash might be slightly singed and unhappy.
He can take it. He's a pretty tough guy.
Does he get is his reflex save that good?
No.
No,
He would
it
take
really
bullshit,
isn't.
But I don't mind.
You don't mind?
You don't mind, okay. Nice to know. And I see I see Ben looks very appreciative of your.
Can I go a little bit further north
Yes.
just so I get just those 3 and then above them maybe? Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
We'll
And
go
how many
for it.
d6 did you say?
Go for 11d6.
Here's my calculator. 63 points of damage.
All right.
Nice.
It would have been better if I hadn't rolled a couple of 1s.
That will actually get him. So okay. You're able to get a
Nice.
couple of the guys on the ground as well. So good job there. And cool. And then LJ, your turn.
Okay. The 2 in front of me are going to get the normal suite of 3 pokies each.
Give it a shot.
The
AC
standard
18.
the standard treatment.
The
18.
standard treatment. I gotcha.
Less than ideal, but I think I've got this on my first attack. 20, 18, 19. Just enough. So that one will take 3d8, no crits. $31 damage.
Okay.
And the next one take 22, 27, 24. Okay, cool. I've got 2 threatens. 16. Nice. Just let it be known that power critical feat that gives me just a across the board +4 to my critical threaten did save the day once again, so he will take 2 crits.
Okay.
God, this is my favorite feat for this character. Comes in handy literally all the time.
Critical hit engine. Critical hit left scrotum.
Yep.
Calculator. So 16. That'll be 52 damage, Victor.
Okay.
The combat feats,
Oh
which
wait, no, I'm sorry.
they have accountant as a
Victor,
prerequisite.
I counted 20 damage as though I was doing 2 attacks on them both, but 3 attacks, it should be 30 damage, so tack on 10 more points to each of them, please.
Okay. All right. The first one, you give him a blazing rift of rapier attacks to the chest, which he laughs and growls as he comes in for the close. The second one, however, you were able to catch him with a rapier through the gullet, and he falls to the ground, gurgling as you pull the blade from his throat. Bash, once again, the turn comes to you. A bolt of fire just rained down and dispatched all the trolls in front of you. So regrettably, you have no one to attack. There's no one left in the entire room for you to deal with. You want to go ahead and sit camp or check for secret doors?
Yeah, I think it's time for a rest. Bash
By the
needs
way,
to
the
recover
entire
his
floor
spell
is covered with
slots.
actual shit.
Oh, so we got dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect place to rest.
In case you missed it, Ben, I was
Sure.
kidding. There are the three
Oh.
gnolls over here. So do you want to
Oh,
attack
I
them,
meant
or
to
what do you want
send
to, what do you
that.
want to do?
Hold on a sec. I meant to send that to everybody. Excuse me.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay.
I got a private message from Froderick about that, actually.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
That's what I said, but that's all right.
Roll to hit, sir.
I will not deny Bash your initiative on this.
Damn.
All right. Hits. Roll and damage him. All right. Bash takes 2 giant leaps forward and skewers the first gnoll on his tip of his great sword. The second and third are too far out to get a good shot at, get a good swing at. And next up is Levrin.
Lev,
Fireball on the trolls. On the gnolls. Fireball on the gnolls, right?
no, I'm actually going to cast Fireball right on myself, right at my feet.
Yes.
I'm gonna take out all of us, and this is a special Fireball. I have this really cool feat that negates any reflex save, and does 1 billion points of damage. So good
Like
game,
it.
everybody.
Oh, goody.
Now, Lev is going to cast. Actually, can I get a sit rep on the unburned troll bodies in the area? I know there are some at LJ's side, but he's a little occupied right now. What about in that south end that Bash was at?
There's 2 over near LJ. There's 2 over, but between you and Frederick, and there's a couple over on this side.
Yeah. Basically, some troll corpse cleanup or whatever you want to call it. Bioremediation, that's the word we're looking for.
I wonder if a scroll of pyrotechnics does fire damage.
That is the thing to wonder.
No, it doesn't.
No?
Doesn't look like it does.
Drop a little oil in a match. Just keep it simple.
That's the thing. I don't have that. I'm a wizard. I don't keep simple things.
Well, you have the
come in
cloak
handy.
of simple things, don't you? You can pull that torch
LJ
out.
LJ does, but
Oh, LJ does. Okay.
he is enraptured in combat. Lev will come to Froderick and be like, "Hey, got a torch and some oil?"
Frederick has both hands full fighting. Well, actually, at this moment, he can, I guess. Now that if he's not going to make an attack, he can totally give out some fortune oil.
I can drop them for you as I rush the gnolls. Like I might just drop my bow and just deal with these guys with the hammer. I don't know.
What's your call on that, Victor?
Go for it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So Lev will pick up the.
Love will wait till Frederick's turn.
Oh, okay. Lev will hold his action for a little while.
All right. Gnoll archers take 5 feet back from Bash and pepper Frederick ineffectually.
Yes, that. Okay, so Bash does floss in front of the gnolls.
Yes, Bash is doing
He
the floss.
performs dental hygiene.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. It is not the ookiest, strangest, most disgusting thing to watch a
Fighter flossing
fighter
after.
do. Yeah, it's pretty
You know, after a good battle, I believe in great dental hygiene and a nice smile.
That's exactly what he's doing.
So instead of damn you autocorrect, it's damn you.
Both LJ and Frederick are missed by the gnolls and trolls. The gnolls rolled well, but Frederick's armor class is too high, and the trolls just rolled poorly. So everyone has missed this round. Oh, no, not everyone. Hold on.
Fuck off.
He would be, sorry, he would be here. He wants some of that tasty LJ meat. 16. Shit, that's not going to do it for him.
Nice.
His bite's not going to make with a 16. All right, you're missed again. Anyway, that's where they're at. Next up is Frederick. Your turn, sir.
Okay, Frederick drops his bow and tells Lev as he drops the oil and torch, you know what to do, and rushes towards the gnoll archers with the hammer in hand.
Okay.
Am I able to make an attack at all, or just get within range?
You can make one attack as a rush. Yeah.
Okay.
The
Let's
troll
see.
that was at your feet made a attack of opportunity, but you got a 9 and missed.
Okay. Can I? No, the hammer when thrown is 3d8. Is that correct?
But not when swung.
Huh?
But not when swung. When swung, it is a regular warhammer.
I'm going to throw it as I'm running forward. And it's basically when I'm within about 10 or 15 feet, I'm going to throw it at that gnoll.
I'm gonna get a beer.
No. You'll have no.
Hmm?
No. You'll have to stop. You'll have to stop and throw it.
Oh, okay. I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to take it, if you want to actually hit it, you're gonna have to stop, throw it, and you'll be stopped there. If you're charging it, if you're charging it to get an attack, you are literally charging up to it and using your momentum to hit the troll.
I understand the ergonomics. Thanks. Okay, that's what I'll do. Is I'll stop there and I will throw the hammer.
Cool beans.
That gnoll. Yeah, thank you.
You're
So that is, let's see, it's a +3. Okay, there's my to hit plus 20 on that. 30 hits, pretty sure, and then 3d8. Oh, don't have any. You get my d8s out. D8 plus 5, and that's going to be 12, 18 plus 5, 23 points of damage.
All right, the gnoll falls to the ground.
Hammer time. And the hammer returns.
It does not.
Oh, it does not? Oh, okay.
It does not. The hammer
okay.
falls, hits the gnoll and falls to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Cringe.
No problem.
Frederick stands waiting for the hammer to return. The hammer does not. He feels a lot like Thor in that one moment. What the hell?
The owner is taking a coffee break.
Frederick Twice Dead is not worthy.
All right, Blodgett. It's hopping around.
Lev was holding his action for this
Oh,
particular
Lev was
moment.
holding an action. Now Lev is holding a torch and oil.
Okay. In the wake of that one troll getting up, Lev is going to cast Mage Hand, put the bottle of oil into the Mage Hand, and use the Mage Hand to pour the oil on the troll and any other nearby trolls in the area. And if I can have a free action after that, I will just kind of toss the torch at that troll.
No, you'll have to light the torch still. So yeah,
cringe.
you can use Mage Hand to pick up the oil and start pouring it around everything. That you can definitely do for sure this round.
Okay, in that case, then I'll use a speaking action to warn LJ, hey, fire on your right coming up.
Okay. Bludget.
Blodgett
Up and
is
around,
going
keep
to
down.
shoot the troll that's on LJ's left.
What?
Yes?
That's crazy talk. Why would you do such a thing? What did the
He's
troll ever
going to
do
do
to
something
you?
on the right.
What did the troll ever do to you?
He never called.
He was hurting my friends.
Now that's a pal.
Yep, he never called you back. He's just... Oh, he was trolling you.
That's right.
He was trolling you. All right, so you attack the troll on his right.
I got it.
DC
18.
18.
19, 20, 21 to hit.
That hits. Roll and damage him. You will be able to get a sneak attack on this one.
I will?
Yeah.
Awesome. I like it. You're speaking my love language. Kill them all. $28 points of damage.
All right, LJ, it's the weirdest thing on your left. Every time a troll gets to your left side, it seems to just fall and sprout crossbow bolts in its face. It's very strange. You're not sure what's going on here. As the troll was attacking, Blodgett is able to just line him up as his head moves back. The troll falls to the ground. Blaz.
Blaz is going to hold his action.
All right, that's not a bad idea at this point of the game. And LJ.
LJ will deliver the full 6 attack to the troll in front of him, lacking
Okay.
any other enemies. Can I get that armor class again?
18.
Okay. So hit, 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 crit, and crit. And those two both confirm. So I've got 4 hits and 2 crits.
Okay.
Wow, I rolled like crap for the damage on this one, but that's all right because I do a base of 60 damage.
All right, well, what's the total?
That'll be 80 damage.
All right, that'll take him down. Another troll bites the dust. He is a dust biter for sure. Bash. Frederick has successfully disarmed himself. Do you want
I've got a dagger left.
to... Oh, he's got his dagger. You're good to go. All right, so he's going to keep flossing.
Actually, tell you what. Frederick yells. Here. I'm just asking if you guys just start doing the troll bioremediation with fire. Clean
Yeah,
it.
Lev's
I'll
working
take
on
care.
that.
Let me take care of my kinfolk myself. I want this guy.
And in case, for whatever reason, you haven't seen it, this is the dance that Ben's fighter is doing.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's take a look. Loading.
So, Frederick, are you basically
Chapter
telling?
10. Yeah.
Are you telling everyone else to burn the troll bodies as opposed to fighting the last gnoll?
Yeah, I'll take the last gnoll. The rest of y'all just take care of the trolls.
All
Just a request, please.
The gnoll does not seem to wish to surrender, Ben. I know, right?
Oh, I started playing a VRBO B&B ad, actually, is what happened. So
That's
I don't think
actually
it's what you meant. But
he's doing a B&B ad. Levrin, your attack, sir.
Okay, Lev is going to light the torch and toss it at the troll on the ground next to LJ.
All right.
I would get close enough to actually light it myself, but that thing is alive and moving. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, no, it kind of is. All right, roll 1d6, please, Brandon, for LJ. No, for Love.
That will be a 4.
Okay. Next is their turn. Okay. These two trolls are gonna get up because they're on fire. They don't tend to be as happy when they're burning. Yep, this troll's gonna miss. This troll's gonna miss LJ barely, but he's gonna miss him. And that is it. Frederick, your attack, sir.
okay, draw my dagger and charge the gnoll.
Okay. It's just a regular move at this. You're already halfway there, so it's a regular move. You can charge forward and attack.
Okay, yes, I start stitching them with the dagger.
Roll to hit.
Okay. 3 attacks. And I've never used this dagger before in combat, so this should be interesting. That's 36. Yeah, that hits. 19, that threatens to crit. 19 plus 13. Let's see. Let me see if I can make the critical. May not have made the critical, which is okay. 3 plus 13, that's 16, 17. Is that critical?
I don't have your sheet. I don't know what your criticals are, Joel.
My criticals are 19 through 20 on
So
the. I just need his armor class, Victor. That's all I need to tell you.
Armor class is 17.
Yeah, that crits. Okay.
Okay.
And then last attack's at plus 8. 13. I think that one misses. Yeah, I'll say it misses. It's okay. 1d4 plus 1 plus his strength. That's right. Strength modifiers. That'd be 1d4 plus 3 for the first one. That's a. Let's see, that's going to be 2 plus 4. That's 6 points. And then the critical hit. 6 is 12. So that's 18 points of damage.
All right. And he fells the last gnoll with a flurry of blows and a dagger full of hate.
Every last one. Sons of bitches.
All right, Budget, what are you doing, sir? You've got 3 trolls standing. They all seem to be angry and rather feisty. One is attacking LJ. Suzanne, can you hear me okay?
They're just very faint.
Ah, that happened. Sorry about that.
So Blodge's turn.
Yes, it is Blodge's turn. You've got three trolls in front of you. Or not in
I'm gonna shoot that first troll then.
All right.
20 hits. Not a crit though.
It is unfortunately it's not a sneak attack actually because he's not fighting anyone else. So
Okay. So I got 6 points of damage then.
6 points of damage. That will not kill him, I'm afraid. All right. He's
And
on
Baz is
fire,
gonna
but
do his flame strike. Can you do that again?
Yeah. That should be his last one though.
Yeah, on those 3.
Will he be able to do it? I mean, yeah, because if he bases it at the edge of the wall, it'll get a 10-foot dome, and he could do it right there. Yeah, go for it.
And how many d6 is that one? Same?
More than enough to kill all of them, actually. Let me just see who's nearby. Go ahead and roll. It's 11d6. It's just fun to light things on fire. I know how to
Yeah,
do
it is. Yeah.
Dude,
Just like cleric style.
All player characters are at their souls of pyromaniacs. I know. I understand.
Holy fire of Jesus is upon them.
70 points of damage.
All right, flame on. The 3 trolls fight to a crisp, as do the other 2 nearby.
What are you doing?
Are we technically out of combat, Victor?
You've still got a bunch of trolls regenerating on the ground.
Okay, all right.
Set them on fire.
If you wanna tell me how you deal with that, then we can get out of combat. Yes.
Okay.
LJ is no longer in combat, so he can use his Cloak of Commonality to pull oil flasks for others to light.
Okay.
Good idea. I like it.
So LJ is whipping out some oil. Is this
Actually, Victor, is
cooking
Alchemist
oil,
Fire?
or is it like massage oil? Is he going to do
Is
want to rub
Alchemist
down?
Fire a common item? I don't remember.
No, it is not.
Okay. It'll be lamp oil, so basically kerosene.
Oh, okay.
But it's scented like lavender.
Oh,
Yeah,
lavender scented lamp oil. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a magic cloak, so if I can like magically scent it, then yeah, I'd like to do that.
The trolls smell nice when they burn.
Well, this whole room smelled really bad when we came in. So if we had like another scent like vanilla or lavender, I think that would be welcome.
Yeah, and I mean, like, we killed all these gnolls, and think about what happens when you die with like the smelly things, and it can't smell good in here.
No, so you're actually improving the smell of the dungeon dramatically.
It's like burning incense, but with bodies.
It does smell like victory. I'll say that. Yes.
There you go. All right, the trolls and the gnolls light up handily. You are able to light the remaining groups of them on fire without any incident.
Excellent.
Okay. Froderick picks up his hammer, wearily, looking for anything that raises its head as he strides back to his bow.
Nothing further in the room moves at this point. You can see lit by the burning bodies. You can see the rest of the room fairly easily. It's several heaps of sticks, bones, hide, and skin, and other bits and pieces of flesh. In the middle of the room, in the center, where the 15 is, basically are scattered weaponry. Swords, polearms, morning stars, the same type that the gnolls were using to fight you with.
Lev's familiar is going to emerge from his pocket,
Mhm.
cast Detect Magic, and start scanning the treasure. And LJ is going to roll a search check.
Okay.
I'm looking for pretty much anything
So it's Blodgett.
that looks notable beyond just like the common riff-raff of weapons and armor that gnolls might use.
None of the
19.
none of the weapons appear to be magical.
Okay.
28.
All right. Blodgett realizes that the nests themselves might hold something. Do you want to go diving into these piles of skin, bones, hide, and scraps?
I would be careful. You might catch a disease or something like that.
Let LJ do that.
Yeah.
LJ likes to go diving in that kind of stuff.
Dumpster diving?
I mean, I still have a pretty good chunk of health, and my fortitude save is frankly out of this freaking world. So
He's a sicko. Like some giant perverted centaur. He
Not
does the
perverted.
shows down in Tijuana. It's pretty bad.
I'm just a giant centaur. I'm a cleric of Paylor. I'll have you know. I'm pure. Shut your fucking mouth.
Pure of morality?
At last we can retire from this life of questionable alignment choices for now. All right. Amidst the piles of troll mess, we're just going to say, you found a total of 330 gold pieces. And I'm afraid that's it. It did not have much else. They were not well financed, these monsters.
Okay. And there's that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where that troll's been. Might have gone to a nightclub the night before. I don't know.
All right. Anything else? Were trolls. That's it. That's my next monster. Were trolls.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
The lycanthrope that keeps coming back for more.
So, just let me know when you want to take when you and Brandon are able to answer a couple of my questions about character sheets.
I'm all set.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, are you guys going to do anything else in this room?
Yeah, that's
What are those X's, Victor, on the map?
Those are areas on the map where the trolls normally would be hanging out if they were not previously warned that you were coming.
Okay. Then for now, let's. I don't think there's anything else we need to do in this room if we've searched it.
if we've searched everywhere we can, I suggest we definitely rest as a party, get our spells back and so forth.
I suggest we find a more secure place, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Like 14 or something.
Oh, what's north of 15 is
Is someone going to go looking in? I mean, you'll need a torch, but Frederick has.
I can send V'ger. He has dark vision.
yeah, Yeah, let's check out all the corners and stuff so we don't get. Froderick picks his bow back up, of course.
Okay.
I feel like with a combat that large, we've attracted all the attention there is to be attracted in this immediate area.
Victor, this is your chance to put like another 30 red dots on one of the rooms. Just to
Victor,
just watch us lose our minds.
The rest
10
of this
trolls
area
and
is
40 gnolls and 16. I'm quitting this game. I don't have the spell slots for this.
Yeah, and Victor tells us they're just were Teletubbies or something.
All of the enemies you just killed get up.
yeah, 6. Oh my god, that's the best fight ever. Yeah, so 16 is empty. There's no other. It's basically a bunch of gnoll shit, like literal gnoll poop. Same in 17.
Okay.
You guys do search checks, just in case. Suppose.
Yeah, let's run some search checks.
You do a good search of the area. There's nothing unusual. Heaps of straw and hide covers. The gnolls themselves were not hiding anything.
Okay, so Victor says it's basically, I think, saying don't bother rolling.
Oh no, I'm saying you. I know you're rolling. I'm giving you.
Oh, okay, all
of
right.
your roll.
Oh, okay. In that case,
You're rolling.
26 on the.
Good job. Where are you guys going to hide and rest?
Not in this area.
No.
That's for damn sure.
Can you pan the camera south, Victor, towards the entrance to 1?
Sure. Let me pull back a little.
We can go back to where we were. That room
Yeah,
with the doors.
that last place we were at seems a pretty good place.
Number 3 is the last place you guys were at.
I'd be all right with that.
Yeah,
All right.
sounds good.
So you're gonna go to number 3, rest for 8 hours. Are you gonna do anything before you rest, or is the entire party gonna be inside that room?
The whole party should be inside the room, but LJ is going to brace the door with a couple of planks of wood that I assume I can pull out of the Cloak of Commonality.
Not a plank of wood.
I'll pull a few crowbars then,
Okay.
and I'll brace them against the door.
That you can do.
I'll also have V'ger stationed outside at the towards the top of the door, on it, out of sight, invisible, watching down the corridor to interrupt Lev during his study if anything comes that way.
All right. What specifically is he going to interrupt for versus just note?
I'm sorry, you cut out at the last thing you said.
What specifically is he going to interrupt for as opposed to note? Just like seeing and not doing anything.
If there are giants of any kind, gnolls, trolls, or any other living being, like really kind of approaching the area with intent.
Not a problem at all. Within the first hour that you guys are kind of resting, we'll gently assume that the clerics have cast cure spells. Between LJ and Blas, you have enough cure spells to return what meager hit points have been lost. Within the first hour, a giant comes by. V'ger wakes up Lev saying, "Hey, giant."
Can V'ger tell what kind of giant it is?
It is a fire giant, male, adult.
Okay. Lev will warn the rest of the party and whisper. Actually, no. Yeah, a whisper will be fine. Motioning, be silent. Male fire giant approaching.
Okay.
LJ will immediately take station in front of the door with Bash.
You can't speak for Bash. Bash, are you gonna take station in front of the door? Well, he's already in front of the door, so I guess yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said with Bash.
Frodrick is going to sit on the center line, right behind him. Just move, if you move Frodrick 5 feet to the east, with his bow drawn, with his bow knocked and ready. I'm waiting for the. Now, do these doors open in or out again?
These open outward.
Okay, so the giant's going to have to.
No,
open
they
it up.
bashed them in. Yeah, they open outward. Whatever, they open outward.
Okay.
So all right, Vidir sees the giant open this door and check.
Lev will quietly relay that information, checking the opposite door. Check chat.
And he goes to that giant. The giant comes to this door and pulls against it slightly.
We're waiting.
Not heavy enough to open it. What do you guys do?
LJ and Lev are both okay waiting.
Okay.
I ask a question of the party in chat. Okay. Ben says take him.
Take him in doesn't tell me anything. Let him in.
Ben, LJ braced the door with a few crowbars, so it's
Yeah,
still
so
closed.
you would have to basically unbrace the door in order to. It's going to take you at least a round.
I'm all right letting him do what he's going to do for a round. If this door opens, we take him. If he moves on,
Yeah.
I can have Vidra follow him.
Are you guys going to start opening up the door or no?
You know, that's an interesting idea, Brandon. Maybe we should try to thwart him and then follow him and see where he goes instead of taking him out.
The thwarting him is going to come down to those crowbars. If he gives up here, then that's, I'll have Vidra follow him. If he opens that door,
he pulls up the door, it doesn't open, and he starts walking back this way.
okay, I'll have Vidra follow him.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Okay, now that he's down that far, Frodrick says, do you think I should track him?
No, I'm already tailing him.
Okay, all right. Hmm.
All right, good night, Ben.
Yeah, good night, Ben.
Oh, yeah, night, bud.
Is that a second giant, Victor?
Yes, it is. These are
Okay.
2 fire giants.
Lev will relay that information. Second fire giant in the South Prison Hall.
The 2 fire giants are talking, but Vidra doesn't understand giant.
Damn.
And they go down here. Does Vidra want to follow?
Vidra will follow with explicit instructions to stay invisible, stick towards ceilings at least 60 feet away, and do not do anything that may get you detected.
Okay.
You mean, like, suggest that the giants talk in common?
Or even suggest that maybe those guys who have been massacring us are some friendly folk. Maybe we should hear them out.
Yeah, maybe we should. All right, I gotta.
Explicit instructions to say 60 feet behind Victor.
All right. I'm going to switch maps real quick. Sure, I actually have the right ones.
Didn't it? Now you got an explicit spider.
All right, the giants open the door with a great creak and begin walking down it. V'ger is able to follow unseen without any problems so far.
While V'ger is tailing them, Victor, if possible, I would like Lev to ask Frodrick the giantish words for north and south and tell V'ger to keep an ear out for those particular sounds.
Okay.
In giant, they're north and south.
And also 2 and above if possible.
Okay. The giants open up the door down here and start going this direction.
Also, the giant word for dickhead or dickheads. Oh my God, it's a mile marker.
Does that say DM? Is Victor in this dungeon?
Victor's controlling the giants.
This was you all along.
We knew it. We had a feeling.
Victor, did I just see what I think I just saw thanks to a glitch in the Microsoft
You saw
word
nothing.
scrolling?
You saw
No,
nothing.
probably not.
It was a worm. That's all it is.
The map's pretty glitchy right here.
I
What
will
you
not
see,
metagame. I will not metagame. I will not metagame. I will not metagame. Oh, we're so fucked.
what you see is a grossly fat dwarf. He looks really familiar, as a matter of fact.
No, not that evil dwarf prince.
That fucker.
And he starts quizzing the giants in giant. He does hear the word above. I'll give you that one. And the giants reply back. And then he leaves. He goes off this direction. Does V'ger want to follow?
No. V'ger is gonna come back to Lev.
You sure?
Yeah, and I mean, I heard the word above. They know where we are. Lev is gonna tell the party it's not safe here and we need to move.
Agreed.
Okay.
He's also gonna tell the party about the very familiar looking dwarf. Victor, let me see how long a scrying spell takes to cast.
All right.
Because I have that prepared.
What might be cute is to put a explosive rune on those doors before we leave.
That would be pretty cute if I had explosive runes prepared, but I sacrificed that for the scrying spell.
Okay.
Casting time is an hour, and I don't want to stick around here that long.
That's that's a good point. Yes.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah. Will not deny that.
All right.
That could have
so
been close.
What do you guys want to do at this point?
Can we see the map again of the second level?
Pulling it back up.
Thank you, sir.
We should leave the dungeon. We should go back to our
Up to
Our
level
little
1
cave.
at least.
our little cave outside the dungeon. I would leave. It's not safe here.
I'm going to have to agree because we need to recover our spells.
I am, for once, really danger low on effective spell slots.
Yep.
Okay, let's get out of here, Vic, and once we open the door, grab our shit and let's move it, double time it back to the cave.
All right. One thing you do notice is the ballista is gone. That you had put here.
Can Frederick take point and intermittently track and listen as we're going back to the first floor just to make sure there's nothing waiting for us?
Okay.
So
give
I'm
me a
likely
listen
there's a
check, please.
nasty ambush. I think they're all on the third, but I don't want to take any chances.
Give me a listen check, please, Frederick.
Listen check is... You know what? Let me just turn on the goddamn light. It's not really dark in here.
LJ up at the front of the party with him, so I'll roll a listen check as well.
All right, cool.
11 plus listen, 24, and if we 24, because we don't have the other bless spells or whatever in effect. So
And LJ's is going to be 30.
All right. You guys do not hear anything unusual. No, so you guys are gonna. What, you got a 30? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, no, that's nothing unusual. So you guys are where exactly do you head out? You're just heading out of the dungeon?
Yeah, we're leaving. We're out of
yeah,
here.
the most direct path.
Not a problem.
But watch out for any traps.
Okay. Yeah,
Looking
no, there are no traps or unusual encounters on the way back out.
No
I rolled a
tripwires.
search check.
Yeah.
No,
And
I'm willing
sweep our tracks. Use the broom to sweep our tracks out from the dungeon, so they can't necessarily easily tell that we've left recently.
I would also like to have Lev cast Prestidigitation at our trail to conceal any scent.
Okay. Prestidigitation can conceal a scent, but he's going to have to keep casting it again and again, multiple times, in order to conceal the scent all the way out the dungeon.
It'll take us a little longer, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice if everybody else is.
You know, I've got an idea. What? So are you just trying to cover the fact that we've left the dungeon completely, or?
Yeah, you're covering physical tracks, and I know that our enemies have scent abilities, just because, you know, my spider's gotten caught so many fucking times at this point.
I could run in there, and as a gnoll, I could just piss my way out to the throne or something like that. I would lay down a puddle of piss, basically.
No, I don't want them having any indication that we've left the second level. Besides, besides us simply not being there.
Let me think. What else could we do to throw them off? Hold on. Let me check something. Victor, can I make a tracking roll to think of the best way to keep them off of our ass or misdirect them? Thank you. Good. 29.
Okay. It would require you following the party out there as opposed to leading the party. But you could totally, what you would be doing is you would be actually disguising the party's tracks. So you realize as a ranger and a tracker sweeping away the tracks simply makes a track of sweeping marks to where you're heading,
Okay.
because you are clearing all of the tracks as opposed to disguising the tracks. You, as a ranger in tracking, could go to the back of the party and disguise the tracks, which keeps them from figuring out that anybody's gone.
Okay. That sounds good.
And then, yes, with the prestidigitation, he can disguise the scent as well. So yeah, you can. It will take you about an give it 15, 20 minutes, but you can totally do that.
Okay.
All right. If anyone attempts to track you, I'll make you do a tracking roll at that point. I'm not going to have you do it right now, but you believe you've done the best job you can.
I gotta take a bio break real bad. I'll be right back.
No problem. Everyone's out. Where do you guys head out to at this point, though?
I think we're going back to the cave where
Okay.
we were.
No.
That's what I thought we said.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Or to
is.
the
You're
cave.
right. Okay. All right. So you guys head back to the cave. Cool beans. All right.
Strategically sound.
That does work overall. You guys make it back to the cave. Start the 8-hour clock again. Make sure you can get your rest. Okay. Actually, go ahead and make a tracking roll, please, Joel.
$19.
All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys are not disturbed at all.
Cool.
Yes, you are successfully undisturbed. You've, as best as you can tell, you have thoroughly thrown off the scent of the people who may have been after you.
I
So
still
good.
recommend that we set a watch.
Yeah, just in case we're wrong about that. How far away is the cave from the dungeon?
Under a mile.
Okay. About a quarter of the way out, down the same path that we came, I'd like to have V'ger hovering in the air out of ascent range, watching the path that we came.
Okay.
He's watching
Suddenly, a
for
raven dives down and eats V'ger.
invisible. Yeah, fuck off. In a volcanic landscape, yeah. But no, he's watching out for trolls, gnolls, especially giants, and also natural predators. Now that
I'm just
Frederick
like
mentions
V'ger is
it.
like sitting there. I am watching for my master. I see everything.
All right.
Oh shit! Oh god! For all that's holy! Ah!
Hey, Victor, crows have an intelligence score. Would suggestion work on them? I tell that crow to
they
fuck
have to
off.
be able to speak what you're saying.
A bilingual crow that speaks
Right.
spider.
That's what you're looking for.
Okay, let me know when y'all want to discuss character sheet minutia.
Well, you've finished the upper dungeon area. If you want to discuss some minutia real quick, we totally
Yeah,
have
let
time
me
and space
just
for that.
erase my
Yeah, because I
little
need it.
tick marks
I
on
can
my
send you the
spells,
character
but
sheet as it
go
is
ahead.
now, but you might have a few questions about it. So we can either
Yeah,
talk about it
no.
now, or I can send it to you and you can ask me about it later. That's
If-
either one.
If Victor's all right taking a little moment from the game, I'm cool talking about it right now.
Sure.
Okay.
What you got?
All right. So, my understanding, okay, remember when we were talking, this was weeks ago, about at 12th level, I get another attribute I can raise by 1.
Yes.
Okay, and I was sitting there flipping between dexterity and wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I made a different decision. I added, because I noticed my constitution was 11, and by raising it by 1, I would actually get a bonus to my constitution.
That's true.
Okay,
You'd
so that's what I did. I
You'd
raised
gain
my
an extra
my
12 hit points.
Exactly. So what happened was I rolled an 8 for my ranger, so that's 9 hit points, and then plus the 12, that's plus 21.
Very nice.
So now my hit points are now 93.
Okay.
Checks out.
Okay, good. Wanted to check on that. Now, in that same vein, since we're on the same subject,
Also, don't forget, I know this might seem kind of a basic thing, but change the modifier for Constitution so that it updates with your skills as well.
yeah, I think, and there's not very many skills that are Constitution based.
No, it's
Most of-
like concentration and like maybe a couple of them.
That's it. Concentration was like about the only one. Everything else is like dexterity, wisdom, intelligence, pretty much.
Yeah, there are a few
Okay.
strength ones as well, but that's all.
Okay, so the other thing, now this is where, okay, the animal companion. Now, I remember I followed your logic on Bob the Badger, and the last time I updated him was like level 10 or something like that, or
Okay.
I'm trying to remember, but he had 42, he went from 29 to 42 hit points, because I keep an archive of all the past character sheets as I've incrementally gone up.
That's good
So that
practice.
Yeah, well, it's so that way I have a chain of custody, basically, is what you would call it, a paper
Yeah.
trail. So he was at, let's see, where was he? Yeah, even at level, here it is. Yeah, he went from 28 to 42 hit points when I went to 10th level.
Okay.
So I went and looked at the druid. I pulled at the druid. Let me see. Okay. I went to the monster manual, went to animals, and looked at badger. So I actually have that right here. I have all
Yeah.
the stats
You're
for
gonna
badger.
need a combination of that and the
Druid.
druid's animal companion page, which I
And
have
that's
pulled up
exactly
right
what I
here.
pulled. And it's, hold on a sec. Here it is. It's on page 36. So
Yes.
class level 12th through 14th has a bonus hit dice of +8, a natural armor adjustment of +8, strength dex adjustment of +4.
Yes.
So, okay.
So basically, you're going to look at the badger page, and
I did.
you're going to figure out whatever its hit dice is, whether it's like a d6 or d4 or d8, whatever it is, and you're going to roll 2 more of those, add its constitution modifier for the hit points, and you'll be done with the bonus hit dice. For
Okay.
natural armor adjustment, you're just going to add 2 to his armor class. For strength and dexterity, you'll add 1 to the stat. And if that... Okay, slowing
I'm
down.
sorry, Brandon. Slow down, man. I'm
Slowing
sorry.
down. My bad.
Okay. Sorry. It's all right. Okay.
So we covered the hit dice. Do you understand that?
Hit dice. Okay, so the hit dice from 40, I'm going to put 42, so it's going to be plus what now again?
You're going to go to the monster manual on the badger page, and
Yes.
you're going to look at the row that says HD, and you're going to find if that's like a D4 or a D6 or a D8 or
It's
whatever.
D8. It's
okay,
a D8.
so you're going to roll 2d8 and add its constitution modifier.
Okay, so here's the other thing. Your animal companion also can raise its attributes. So his base constitution is 15, which is a +2 modifier. And that's why his hit dice is 1d8 +2. Okay.
It looks like the attributes that your animal companion raises are just strength and dexterity.
Let me see. There was.
I
I'm not
don't
saying
know
you're
for
wrong.
sure. I don't know for sure if you get like the 4th and 8th and 12th level adjustments like you do with your player character. I don't know that off the top of my head, so that's
Let me read
if
you
if
where.
Victor knows that, yeah, or if you know where that is in the book, lay it on me.
Hold on, because I got it pulled up right here. Let me see if I can find. There is somewhere I read where your animal companion is able to also raise an attribute every 4 levels.
I've never heard of it.
Okay.
No, I don't see
I'm
it.
looking. I'm looking on Animal Companion Basics, and your animal companion's hit die will improve their base attack and their base save bonuses. But I'm seeing nothing in any of this about raising a single attribute besides the standard strength and dexterity adjustment.
That may have actually been on a web page that I have marked, and I will investigate that. Tell you what, just for right now, we'll just go with the. I'll just make a question mark on that.
Yeah, that we can talk more about in email, and you can show me any kind of source that
Okay,
you find.
so 42 plus how many?
2d8 plus the Constitution modifier.
Okay, so that would be 2d8 plus 4, then, basically.
Be sure to apply that Constitution modifier twice.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's plus 2, so that's why I'm saying plus 4.
Okay.
Okay, very good. And then the...
And just to clarify, the bonus hit dice is total, so you don't add 4 hit dice when you go from 3 to 5 to 6 to 8. You currently have you get 4 extra hit dice total. So your badger would be regular badger plus 4 dice.
Okay, so it's okay. So 4. So add 2d8 or 4d8. Am I hearing?
Well, I'm looking at the yeah, because you use the druid table, and you're operating as if you're essentially going to be at a 3 to 5th level, because you chose your extra level in ranger. You're hold on, sorry. What level?
Barbarian.
Your 11th level ranger, 1st level barbarian.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So you're doing the 3 to 5 table. So it'd be plus 2 hit dice, plus 2 armor class bonus, plus 1 strength and dex adjustment, 2 bonus tricks, and evasion.
Okay, sorry, Vic. What slowly? The 2d8 plus 2 hit dice, and then plus the bonus.
I'll show you what I'm looking at so you can see it.
Okay,
Oh, that's right. There's something about the ranger being like a fraction of druid levels for this table, right?
Yes, rangers act as 1/2 of a druid.
Cringe.
So,
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's on me for forgetting that.
Yeah, here's where at 4th level, ranger gains an animal companion, blah, blah, blah.
There you go. I see what you're saying. Except let me see why. Okay, let me flip to that.
Ranger may select.
Because I did not.
Effective level, his effective druid level is half his ranger level.
Okay,
you're getting that from. Okay, you're getting that from a website. Okay.
That is the.
Yeah, it's the hypertext.
Yeah, let me make a note of the URL so I can look this up in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can also find this exact text in the player's handbook in the ranger section. It's literally copy pasted.
3.5 player's handbook. I have my physical player's handbook is a 3.0, but I have the.
Tell you what, I'm just gonna take a screenshot. That's just
Rock
easier.
on, dude.
I'm sorry. You guys can tell I'm a little fatigued.
Yeah, it's all right. We've been in combat for a few hours.
Well, I got up at like 4 this morning, and then I went out on a job that lasted a good part of the day, a little bit longer than I liked.
That's no help.
Well, it's just I still got paid decently. It's just what happened. It was a bit tedious as hell. I haven't done a radiation survey in a long time, and I got a new Geiger counter out of the deal, basically. So the job paid for the Geiger counter and a little bit of spare change after that. But it's a forensic engineering company that's in. I guess they're actually technically in Dallas. They're right, just like 10 minutes from my house. That's why I cut them a good deal, is because it might lead to some other interesting jobs
There you
in
go.
the future.
All right, so
Okay. Anyway,
you guys have successfully camped out for the evening. You have regained your hit points, spell slots, and most of your sanity. Um, we'll go with rounding up. Why not?
Awesome. Okay. Victor, go ahead with your describing. Joel, I'll private message you stuff that you need to change, tables you need to look at.
okay, thank you.
So the night passes uneventfully. You wake up the next morning, and both Froderick and Logic are able to suss out that no one has been by during the night, but at some point, someone was in this area, and you're pretty sure it was before you got here. You got back to the cave, but at some point, someone did come by the cave.
Tracking roll to determine what and how many?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Let's see, 21.
All right. It looks like probably 2 giants and at least 1 hellhound.
That sounds like a standard patrol that we've encountered before. Remember the one where Blaz Zag came up with a good idea of shielding the cave with a illusionary wall?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a standard wandering encounter. That's what it sounds like there.
All right. So that's what you guys have found so far while you were out and about. What do you guys wish to do at this point?
Can we tell how fresh the tracks are?
Within the last day, but before you guys came out here.
Not sure there's a whole lot we can do about that. Do we know where they lead to? I assume back to the Fire Giant dungeon, but
You assume correctly. That is where they lead to.
well,
Brandon,
we'll leave it
one
up to
thing
our tracker.
we don't have many of our party with us right now, so any kind of earnest assault into the 3rd level, I think, would be inadvisable.
Yeah.
There is another way down where the were-rats went, that staircase. We
There it
never
is.
looked into that too carefully. But again, we don't know what's down there, so that's probing that too much would be, I think,
You know
in our
what?
condition.
Victor, can we rewind a little bit to where we're back in the cave? I forgot to do a scrying spell on that lab.
No, we're in the cave. You're currently in the cave. You're not back at the dungeon yet.
Okay, cool. Then I'll have Lev let everybody know he's going to scry on that strangely familiar dwarf. And I will burn that spell slot. The will save is going to be 25. and because I am familiar with this individual, he gets a further -5 to his save.
All right.
And was that hammer that Froderick possesses an item of his?
No, that was an item of Frederick's.
Okay. Then just the -5.
Well, I mean, it was Frederick stolen from the dungeon, so I mean.
Okay, yeah, I just don't
possession
remember
of
if
the
it
dungeon's
came
But
from
the
him
frost
or not.
draws, frost draws
That's right.
dungeon,
That's
the
right.
last
That's
room.
right.
Yep. Because I remember Ben was interested in that, but it's
I'm also going to have LJ cast a prayer on Lev as he does this scrying. I don't know if it will give him a further -1 to his save, but if it does, very cool. If not, I tried.
I think we're not understanding save the same way, scrying the same way.
Okay. Where's the confusion?
hey, one thing I could do if you need, by the way, assistance, Brandon, on something like this.
Yeah.
I have
Oh, I see the
a
difference.
first level spell, Divine Favor, that it gives you a +2, I believe, for 1 minute.
+2 to what?
I think that's a good point. Let me.
Okay, I'll look it up. I got it.
Okay, yeah.
No, that's not going to help. That's
Okay.
attack and damage rolls.
Oh, silly me. Okay. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm looking at the hypertext D20 SRD page for scrying, Victor.
Yeah, no, I see it now. It's literally the exact opposite of the main one. So.
And you know what?
Hmm.
I would like to try using that ebony screen that I got in the dungeon. I've already confirmed that it's a normal non-magical object, but I think it might be helpful with scrying. So if that gives me a bonus to anything, that would be very nice to know.
All right.
Look at my yo kitty.
Good thing. Actually, in metaphysics, any kind of a dark object, if you angle it to where you don't see any reflections, you just see nothing but black. I've actually heard of people in real life as magicians using even a black television screen.
That's what I'm thinking of. I mean, those are tools specifically to aid scrying in, metaphysical practices. This dude can literally scry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. You see Ambi of the Red Mountains, the dwarf, seated next to on a floor. He's got a crude map drawn out in front of him, and he's talking to the fire giant chieftain.
See if you can get a better look at the map, maybe.
I don't think I'm able to manipulate the point of view of the scrying. I can simply see and hear the subject's immediate surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Victor, while I'm scrying, am I able to repeat what I hear being said out loud?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Okay. Would I roll bluff for that, or concentration, or what?
You would roll bluff.
Cool.
Interesting.
Natural
Makes
20,
sense.
that's a 32.
Yeah.
So I'll have Froderick translate what is being said.
He's basically talking about salvaging the. And actually, hold on, Frederick, give me a decipher script.
Yes.
Well, if you don't have decipher script,
Don't forget that I had LJ Caster Prayer, so you would get a +1 to this.
Okay, so I got a +3 then.
go for it.
Okay. Ten.
Okay. They're talking about a mountain. They're talking about forces. Maybe talking about families, forces, families. It sounds similar in Giantish. Hard to say exactly. They're definitely talking about building things. Yeah, that's what you've got so far.
How about picking up on emotional tone and attitude, Brandon, on how they
Give
seem
me a sense
emotionally?
motive check.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Victor?
Sense motive check.
Would that be for Lev or Frederick?
For love. That'd be for love.
Okie doke. 19. I'm on fire, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 29.
Okay. You can tell that it is the fire giant seems inquisitive. The dwarf seems to be in a instructor capacity.
Do any of the immediate surroundings look familiar to what V'ger saw?
No. And the dwarf cocks his head and looks up in the direction of the scry.
Uh-oh. Oops.
And
So,
says something in fire giant, and the fire giant leaves.
They know we've been eavesdropping.
caught. But hang on.
Mhm.
How would he know that? If he
It's probably a
passed
detect
his
magic.
if he
Look
passed
up
his
the skill
save.
scrying. Look up the skill scrying.
Okay.
But so yeah, basically he's at this point he's quiet and he's gotten rid of the stuff in front of him. Oh, and then he disappears.
So what
Did you
happens
say
for the
disappeared?
next?
Yeah, he disappears.
So what happens for the next 10 minutes? Does my point of view move?
No, you're looking at a spot on the ground. That point of view doesn't change at all.
Okay, Victor, I'm looking at the scrying spell.
No, it's not the spell, the skill. Skill.
Oh, the skill.
Mm-hmm. The skill determines how well you can tell if you are being scribed.
Oh my. Oh, it's a 3.0 skill. That explains why I've never freaking heard of this crap. Rigged. Okay.
I'll break while you guys discuss the niceties of eavesdropping and FBI surveillance on giants.
So, I'm interested to look up the 3.0 version of Scry just to compare this to it.
Yeah, the
Okay,
3.0 version of Scry itself is definitely different.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's different in that it's all on the caster. The recipient does not get a saving throw.
Okay. I'll be honest, Victor, with the difference between the 3.5 scry spell I'm using and the 3.0 scry skill check, it feels to me like just he gets an extra saving throw to figure out I'm there. Which, I mean, not rules as written, but you're the DM, so you know it's your game. But I don't know.
I hear you.
Unexpected.
I hear you.
All right. Well, he knows I'm there. Can I make if I'm going to be sitting here for the next 10 minutes looking at a spot on the ground, can I make a skill check to a spellcraft check to try and figure out how he turned invisible?
Go for it.
$30.
Okay. Well, he did not cast a spell, that much you can tell. So it had to have been an innate ability or something else on his person, or someone casting a spell onto him. But it was definitely an invisibility spell. That's kind of the feel of how he turned to disappear. He didn't teleport out, that you can tell.
Did I hear any verbal components?
No, I don't think he did.
Okay, and invisibility is a touch spell. So this would have either had to have been some kind of crazy ass meta magic augmented invisibility spell, both silent and turning it into a ranged thing, or it could be a spell-like ability.
Here, let me take this. Let me copy this field here on the Druid Animal Companion. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Let me see here. Kill that.
Victor, if I wanted to make a knowledge check on dwarves and their kin who can cast invisibility as a spell-like ability, would I roll Arcana, Dungeoneering, or Nature? Or Sword Coast or the North?
You were to what?
I'm trying to figure out if there are any like dwarf kin that can cast invisibility as a spell-like ability.
Okay.
And I don't know what knowledge that would be. My hunches are that it would be Arcana, Dungeoneering, or Nature, but I also am sitting on Sword Coast in the North.
Could he collaborate with Froderick on that? Because
Currently, I'm scrying, so I'm kind of leaving out too much collaboration.
Okay, understood. All right. Are you scrying again? A second scrying?
No, no. This is gonna last 10 minutes.
So I would go with either survival or dungeoneering. At a minus for dungeoneering.
What would be the minus for Dungeoneering?
-3.
I'll take it. It's still gonna be better than my survival skill.
All right.
23.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, no, there are no dwarves that have an innate ability. That's more to the drow. Even
Okay.
the Drogon are still more adept at stonecrafting than anything else.
All right. That's what I was afraid of.
Hey, Vic, can he make a roll like on the familiarity of the dwarf as to where we've seen him before?
This
Oh yeah,
is,
he knows 100%. It's that guy from it's the dwarf that you rescued from the dungeon.
Okay, the evil dwarf prince. Okay, all right.
guys. Oh my god. Okay. Is there anything else of note that happens during the scrying spell, Victor?
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna come out of the scry spell, and I'm gonna break the news to the party. I think he's a drow. He's using some sort of shape-changing magic to disguise himself as a dwarf. I don't know if it is innate to Drow or if it is an item that is magical, but it's lasted too long for a polymorph spell. That much I can say. And I'll recount the events of the scry spell and how he turned invisible. And that is a trademark fucking trait of the Drow. There was no spell cast, and any spell that could have been cast would have been a reach to do at best. We're dealing with a really powerful mage if something like that can happen.
So are you saying you saw him turn invisible?
Yes, there was no spell cast.
What point did that happen? Was that during the scrying when he became aware?
Yes, he became aware. He sent the fire giant off. He cleared the stuff from his desk, and he turned invisible.
Oh, and then he turned invisible. He didn't just leave. He turned
No.
invisible.
If he left, even while invisible, the scrying spell would have followed him up to a speed of 150 feet.
I did not know that.
So he stayed there. He stayed there for 10 minutes. But no, there's no dwarf or dwarf kin in like the Underdark or anything like that that would be able to just do that without a verbal component or somebody touching them that I could see.
So you're saying it's an innate ability, basically.
Yeah, which is trademark textbook Drow. And we've clearly been deceived somehow, which is, and then abandoned by this individual, which is textbook Drow behavior.
Being deceived is, I think that's our middle name at this point.
I have to say, Victor, I'm impressed. When I had Drow spying on the party, I was a bit more on the nose about it. Random darkness spells about, little flits of motion. I never thought of disguising them and integrating them into the party.
Well, one of the very first party members you guys had in the very first section of the campaign was a doppelganger. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but like Julie Denton's character.
I remember that back when we were in the spaceship.
Like, from the get-go. It was kind of funny. The funniest part is she was like, "No, yeah, I'm a doppelganger." Well, like, you're not supposed to tell people. I love you.
She's not playing with us anymore, right? Was her
Correct.
character idea that she was a part of the Drow?
No, she's not playing anymore.
Well, no, but I mean the idea behind her character.
No, she was a doppelganger who was trying to get something from the dungeon itself, and I think she was supposed to free another doppelganger in there and kill everybody or something like that. I can't remember.
Okay.
The end result was she was supposed to kill you all, but
oh well.
She decided not to.
This must have been
we saw how that
before I
out.
joined the game, I guess.
Oh, I remember that character.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was when we were all on the spaceship.
That's
and
when we were
had
in
the kind
that
flare.
spaceship thing.
Yes.
All right.
There was the kind flare. The kind flare was actually my objective. I needed to capture him for my experiments as Lev.
You
I was
needed to
supposed to
capture
do the
him.
same thing as you were, but you beat me to it because I was sick that day.
It was kind of funny.
To be fair, though, I also bribed you into facing the kind flare with the rest of the party. I basically, I was in those private messages with everybody, and I was like, we should do this now, and here is your tailored appeal to why we should do it.
It was hilarious. It was the most hilarious use of private messages that I've ever seen.
It was very creative.
Thank you.
All right, so you've scried on the dwarven prince, air quotes, and found his fire giant compadre that he was speaking to.
Oh my god.
Well, you did good, Lev. You got us some intel.
Thank you. Oh, this fucking hurts my little wizard head. Was there, thinking back in retrospect, Victor, was there anything notable about the fire giant? Any special regalia or jewelry or anything like that? Special weapon? Maybe he's bigger than the rest that we've
He
seen.
was fucking huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck me.
Flash
He's-
flame.
He is a fire giant king. He's a huge fire giant. I think you guys saw him on the first level for a brief moment, but you never fought him.
That's because he
Yeah.
ran away.
I mean, you could think of it that way.
He bravely ran away.
He
Yeah,
ran away.
he bravely ran
He
away.
was letting his minions try and take us out, and we killed all them, so he ran away.
He's hugely muscled, extraordinary ugly, very broad, with bandy legs. Teeth are tusk-like and protruding, almost orange in color. His bald head, side whiskers, and beard are bright orange and full.
Do you remember what weapon he was carrying? Or weapons?
He wasn't carrying a weapon at the time, so no. He wasn't when you scryed on him.
I'm thinking about doing something real stupid. But it's
You got Victor's.
Now.
admittedly,
Victor looking gleeful.
Victor,
I'm
can
going for it.
we have a little bit of metagame talk?
Sure.
Okay. So I saw in the glitch that there's a dragon.
Well, we all did.
Yeah.
It's a worm.
Okay.
But
I
just
just
in your head, it's a worm. It's not really there.
I actually didn't notice, but
No, I'm separating what Lev and LJ know. They know that there's probably a drought, like 90% sure it's a drought, a
90%.
fire giant king, which is really gonna fucking suck on its own. But Brandon knows there's also a dragon down there.
And your point? We're all gonna die.
no.
One, we're all gonna die. Two, what if I used V'ger to try and parlay with the dragon?
I think V'ger, would disappear pretty quickly, like kind of instant, maybe.
First of all, you have to figure out what does dragon really want.
That's
Not
that's
us.
why
It's
I
gold.
my idea is do
Power.
the old suggestion spell from pretty far away. Announce my presence from a safe quote unquote distance.
I like this.
Oh man, Victor likes this. I really shouldn't do it.
That's very scary.
Yeah.
And then try and talk with the dragon.
Yeah, you could do that.
You can do that. Just let us know where your next of kin is so we can send you stuff.
Yeah.
It's V'ger, so he would just have to get another one. They're so easy to
Yeah.
come by.
No, there's this. It would probably hurt me as a wizard, and God, the last time I had to get a new familiar was a pain. But
Yeah, it was a
I
pain.
mean,
It was
the
it was like ripping your heart out. It was crazy.
we're facing what 3 boss monsters in a single level, who are tactical and organized.
Well, we are in their lair, you know.
Yeah, not to mention
it's
we're not on our
multi-layered.
fucking. Not to mention we're on their home turf. Like
Yes.
this sucks.
Whoa. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let's be a little bit more optimistic about our ability. We have kicked their asses down to the 3rd level. We have cornered them.
This
Okay.
is also true.
But I think we need to change our tactics a bit. We need to do something a little different this time. Something they're not going to expect.
What do you propose then?
For one thing, I'd like to know what Garrulos's, I don't know if John Hammer, I don't know how often he can join us on like subsequent I'd like to know what his abilities are as a paladin. Also, who else are we?
Probably difficult, actually near impossible next week, but the weekend after that he'll be pretty
Okay, all right. Let me look at my deal here. And Drow have inherent magic resistance, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to overcome spell resistance pretty much all the fucking time, and it came close a couple of times, I think.
Now, Victor, my understanding so far, okay, in the metagaming physics, there is a difference between casting a spell against a magic resistant creature itself and then casting the spell on an area.
Correct.
near the creature.
Absolutely correct. Yeah.
Okay. That's something we need to keep in mind is try to cast spells that are not directed at the drow themselves, but cause effects that...
As my understanding is, the drow would still get a spell resistance save against that area of effect spell. Is that correct, Victor? Or have I been playing too much Neverwinter Nights?
I think it
Seems like
depends
too
on
much
the nature
Neverwinter
of the
Nights, but
spell.
I'll still look it up.
Something like Fireball, I believe they would still get a spell resistance check against.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
My thinking is we're facing 3 really powerful enemies, potentially. In terms of like the Frost Giant Jarl battle that like was nearly a TPK for us. And my thinking with the dragon, I mean, I know it's a dumb idea, but if I have the chance to speak privately with it, then perhaps I could diplomatically dispatch one of those 3 great big bads. Thoughts, feelings?
On talking to the dragon, parlaying with it?
Yeah.
Well, for one thing, what kind of dragon are we dealing with here? I mean, is it like a...
We don't know yet.
Don't know yet. Okay.
Even metagame, I only saw orange, so like copper, bronze, fucking.
If
It
it's
could
copper or
be,
bronze, it's a good dragon being kept, which I don't know if they would be keeping a good dragon around.
but also it could be whatever the yellow chromatic dragon is, which is just
I'll be
fucking
right back,
animalistic and will always be our enemy.
They're talking amongst themselves. They're trying to decide how to fight the dragon.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Spell resistance applies if the resistant creature is within the area.
Did you hear him?
Yeah.
So they also could have just been a statue.
Doubt.
Well, Brandon, by the way, so over here, okay, I have a scroll of Sunburst, and that is particularly effective against dark.
Oh yeah, that would absolutely come in handy against
And it's
this
also,
guy.
it has an 80-foot radius, or 80-foot diameter, 40-foot radius, I think. So
Yeah.
if we can get a concentration of drow, and I can put that right in the middle of them. And the thing is, I don't think that the magic resistance would apply, and I'll tell you why. Okay. Let's say you have a drow on a precipice, like a cliff above you, shooting down at you with a bow and arrow. Okay. And let's say I have a stone to mud spell. If I cast it on the precipice where he is at, okay, and it turns to mud and he has no longer any footing there,
That's true.
There's no magic resistance against that because he's fighting. That's the forces of gravity at work.
That's true. He wouldn't be making a spell resistance check. He would be making a reflex save.
Yeah,
Which we're talking drow, so he'd probably be fine anyway. But
you see my point.
You're really barking up the right tree because even a basic light spell is very effective against drow.
And the thing is, if it's in an enclosed area, there's nowhere to run. You cannot dodge light. It's like somebody's caught out, like a vampire caught out in the open, basically.
Yeah. He would accrue all sorts of like minuses and negatives and crap. But I mean,
plus they're blinded as well.
They're not blinded, but they do take like a -2 or a -4 or some crap like that to their.
It's something pretty formidable. It's a high level spell. It's like 9th level, I think, or something.
Okay, and in that case, they might be blinded by the spell effect, but for that, they would get a spell resistance check. By the virtue of light itself, the presence of the light, they would get the standard minuses of drow being in light, which are still nothing to fucking sneeze at. So no matter if they pass or fail the spell resistance check, which for a 9th level spell scroll, I would say they've got a pretty good chance of failing. But even if they do pass, it will still prove to be useful.
But
I think
as for
it's-
Lev,
Yeah.
Lev is going to be less useful in that fight because even my disintegrate spell will be it'll be a pretty even matchup with the spell resistance. So I'll have to focus more on dispelling magic, buffing the party. I'll need to do some real tinkering with my spell list for that fight, and let physical damage take the forefront.
I think actually blinding would be a fortitude save because
Possibly.
it's a physical. Light is a physical energy. Okay,
But
it's
because
not
they're
magical.
drow,
It may be
because
magically
they're drow, I don't
created,
think
but
they
it's a
get a
physical
save.
effect. Well, yeah, but they're dark adapted creatures. Is what I'm saying. You take somebody who's been living in the dark a lot of the time, and you bring the power of the sun at that level that causes that kind of damage.
That's true.
That is going to fuck them up.
What
They're
I'm
not gonna like
talking
it.
about with the spell resistance is the blinded effect itself, as per what may or may not be in the sunburst spell, because I haven't looked it up. If it does produce the blinded effect, I think they would get a spell resistance save against that. But whether or not they pass it, they would still get the standard drow penalties for being in light, which do not get any save. They have to get out of the light.
I do know one thing is that the rest of the party ought to be out of that radius.
Probably.
So just saying.
We should go back to town and buy a bunch of sunglasses.
You guys should try doing
I
like
have
a.
sunglasses already.
I have an idea. You guys should try doing like a holy word, like an area of effect holy word that would like cast a power of good on the whole area, and like really get them messed up. That would work.
Are you trolling right now?
Do we have holy word?
Are you
Scroll?
fucking
Yes,
kidding me,
and-
Victor?
I might be. Yeah, I'm trolling. I think actually.
Hey, actually, Brandon, we might could have some fun with that gate spell, that gate scroll.
Oh yeah, no, I mean we could definitely think about calling back Melos, son of
Cloudy at
Eros.
least.
No, because Gate would not work on her because she's of this plane. We should
Oh,
call
okay.
the Titan Melos, son of Eros, who I wrote his name down so I can call him with a gate, and say, hey, check it out, Fire Giant King. Have at him, buddy.
Maybe if we gave him a message beforehand and just asked him politely if he's, we promise we will let him have a kill count. We apologize if we kill stole from him. It was not intentional. And tell him, but we did kill a lot of giants on behalf in his honor, or whatever you want to say.
Victor, I'm looking at sending, and I can cast it. Because he's not in the same plane as me, there's a chance that it simply won't arrive.
Yep.
But would he be able to respond?
I mean, he's a Titan. He can do as he wants.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I can I can rest and cast a prepare sending spell, 2 of them actually, just to double check, and ask him if he would be interested in joining us, and I have a way to call him forth.
By the way, Victor, how long have we been gone from town in game terms at this point? How many days?
Since your last journey from town, less than 3 days.
So not very long has passed. Okay.
No, not very long has passed. Write down, Brandon. Write down what you're going to say and put it into chat so I can see it.
Okay. Give me a second to word it properly.
No worries.
So my computer says it's 8:51. It's wrong, right?
No, it's
really
8:51.
9:51.
Yeah, we
Okay.
scroll forward.
I gotta fix that somewhere.
Nah.
Nah,
Stay on pagan standard time. It's more fun.
I would rather stay on daylight time than standard time.
Oh,
pick
okay.
one. Just pick any time and stay there. Like whatever.
Whichever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go, guys. I got a long day tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Good night.
I hired a new
Alright,
employee
Steve.
yesterday, so I'm a little.
Oh, congrats. That sounds fun.
What? Congratulations. What happened?
I hired a new employee, so
You got
I'm in
two.
the middle of training. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All
Okay.
right. Well, you take care and have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
And then she like stays there for 20 minutes. And it's like awkward. It's, oh well. Ugh. Jesus.
Oh shit, it's gotta be like 25 words or less, doesn't it? Oh my god. Kill me. Victor, can we issue the 25 words for the rule of cool?
Sure.
I love you, man. You're the best.
It's hard to refuse your former babysitting. He was such a good kid growing up.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
He was better than me. I mean, that's something. All right, Joel, is Frederick going to be doing anything during this time?
Good point, Vic. Here. Let's see what he. Okay, Vic. Actually have knowledge of geography, so I'd like to make a roll based on what I've seen, the difference between the first and the second levels. The second level had a lava pool and all that. I want to get kind of an idea of the tectonics and the stability of the mountain we're in and what we're likely to encounter on the third level in terms of like more lava or possible ceiling collapse, or it seemed like there was something else. Yeah, things of that nature. I just want to see if I noticed something that might be helpful in combat to know. So, making the roll.
Okay.
Not really. Not 9. That's what I got.
Well, basically, what you do suss out is that given everything that's been said, and the depth like that has been going on, it's likely that the third level will be huge caverns. Sounds like it's more unworked caves, which means giant stalactites and stalagmites, pools of both water and lava. Yeah, it's going into the deep, dark sections of the earth.
Brandon, idea. Tremor. Trimmer can be used, it sounds like, if we catch them under a group of them under an overhang of stalactites, okay, because I know stalagmites are the ones on the ground, the ones above, you could do a DFA basically by throwing a trimmer into the ceiling. Just a thought.
It's a thought, but I kind of dislike using tremor to
You'd rather unbalance them, I guess.
yeah, I kind of dislike using tremor to cause cave-ins because of the unpredictability of it.
Okay. I think what else could be done? And everybody still has a scroll of Dispel Magic. Looks like most of us do.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I've still got mine. That could very much come in handy.
Blas does not have his.
Okay.
Then during our rest, I'll prepare one for him.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good.
You're going to need a
Refresh
lot more
that.
than that, brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you have to take a chunk of time just to write the scroll.
Okay.
That is not something you do during your rest and also get back spells. You're not getting back anything. You're dedicating 8 hours to write a scroll.
All right. All right. Then I will not do that, but I will make a note to do so.
Okay. He would definitely appreciate it. He's sorry he misplaced it. He doesn't know how it disappeared from his hands. It was completely in his pocket right there.
It was that female fucking thief.
Absolutely.
Bitch. Yeah.
Or possibly the Dwarf Prince.
Well.
Or the Drow. Or...
No, because the prince, I think, disappeared before we passed out the scrolls, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe that's correct.
That's incorrect.
Oh,
Really?
that's
Okay.
incorrect.
That is incorrect, then. Okay, your Jedi Force powers are strong tonight, Victor. That's because we're tired. So screw you.
I accept that.
Yeah. I got some acid flasks, some alchemist fire. The alchemist fire would be annoying. So would the acid. I'm trying to think what I could do with that. One thing too with natural caverns, that's going to give us more opportunity for corner shooting from cover, or at least me anyway. Or casting spells from cover.
Yeah, that could benefit Lev as well, and tighter caverns could also benefit the tanks of the party by providing choke points to make sure that not all of the enemies can get attacks and enemies don't get past them to the squishier folks of the party.
Squishy, 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 folks.
We do have a job to do.
Yeah, I think one thing is for sure, before we go down to the third level, I would recommend laying down caltrops at least to the side again on the stairs leading up from third to second, and then from second to first.
Yeah,
So
and
that
then
will give
later,
us-
if we need to make our exit, we can definitely check those for signs of the traps having worked.
Well, what I'm saying is, if we launch an attack of some kind, I would like to lay down those caltrops, and then there's that purple worm poison that Logic has.
If we have the time to set that up, we should definitely do that.
Yeah, because that saved our asses last time, and I've got a feeling we're gonna have to beat a retreat one way or the other.
Probably.
Yeah, Because the thing is, okay, so the reason why retreats can work is because you gain distance. Distance gains you time. Time buys you options.
Yeah. No, I mean, it just the last time we used those caltrops, Victor said, yeah, those things saved you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We made no mistakes in our combat. It was as close to flawless as we ever played, and that's what we have to do this next time. We have
Yeah,
to be
we're gonna have to do even better.
make no mistakes.
What? No mistakes this time?
No
None.
mistakes.
None.
We must be better.
Crazy talk.
Vic, by the way, is anyone else threatening to level up at this point?
Nope.
Like Lev.
Okay. All right.
Nope.
All right. Just wondering. Lev, what are your hit points now currently?
With the flawed ion stone,
Mm-hmm.
total hit points are 21.
What? I thought there were 29.
No, 21. 29 was my hit point total before I had the ion stone at level 10. Now without the ion stone, my hit point total is 33. But with the ion stone, which gives that minus to my constitution of like minus 2, yeah, I lose I lose a lot of hit points.
Jesus Christ, man, sorry, man, I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying that is a delicate number of hit points.
No, I am a glass cannon.
Jesus Christ.
You remember that time I had one rock thrown at me and I was dead?
That was the best.
That giant just like snapped around and took me out. And the time that the manticore turned around and got one attack on me at full health, and I was fully stone dead and had to be raised from the dead and lose a level. Still mad about that.
It was the best.
I actually was not there that time. I was.
That's why I'm a level behind. We were coming down the stairs and I got 6 tail spikes and I died.
Manticore.
Yeah.
That was when we were fighting the hill giants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, I totally missed that. I remember that when you guys burned the level. That was in the summer last year.
God. Yeah, we've already been doing this for what? Almost a year now, just about?
Yeah, we're about to hit a year pretty quickly here.
That's awesome.
Now that ring you got, what is it? If when you go to negative hit points, it adds hit points up to a certain amount.
It's not a the ring of health. You mean when
Yes.
I hit or go below 0 hit points, it gives 10 hit points.
Okay, all right.
And just for clarification, Victor, if I hit exactly negative 10 because of an attack, and that gives me 10 hit points, am I technically not dead?
0 hit points means you're unconscious.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I hit negative 10. Or even
Correct.
further.
You have not died. If you go to negative 10, you get 10 back. You have not died because
Okay,
the ring
cool,
basically
cool.
keeps you from death's door.
Okay, so I've got that
It keeps you on this
range
side.
of motion up to pretty much up to negative 20.
Okay.
And while we're resting, Victor, I'd like to double check that that ring is ready to use.
It is.
And
Vic, go ahead.
also the white dragon cloak.
Mhm.
If I need to burn an identify spell, I will, but I'd like to know if the polymorph ability has regenerated on it.
It is. It is usable once a day.
Okay.
and it turns you into it. It is more than a polymorph spell because it gives you the fire breathing ability, but also a cold susceptibility or heat susceptibility.
All right.
Oops.
Yeah, I've got
Like
the vulnerability to fire,
Yeah.
the breath weapon, and the note to I know to go to the young adult white dragon page.
Mhm.
2 to 5 rounds, 1 times per day. Okay, cool.
Just a second. Let me look at something over here.
Did that ebony screen happen to give me any kind of bonus to scrying?
Not that you can tell, no.
Bummer. Can I make a spellcraft check on it to try and determine any magical uses it might have?
Sure.
Go to my character sheet. We're on Lev. 32.
Okay. Do you have any knowledge planes?
I do, as a matter of fact. I've been dumping some ranks into that because there was a prestige class that I wanted to start looking into. 25.
It has something to do with being used in other planes. You're very certain it would be beneficial for scrying or communing to some of the darker planes on the schedule. You know, abyss.
Yeah. No, I'm picking up what you're putting
Type
down.
stuff.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right.
Okay, let me make
Did
a
you
note
like
of that.
He feels good.
I
Passes
did
after a while.
I
It
did. That
passes.
was
It'll pass.
that was a good way of handling it. I was wordy because I wanted to be respectful.
Appreciate it.
I was like, dude, I don't want to like shorthand this guy, like text him lol or anything like that. Man, fuck these 25 words.
Yeah, Vic, Froderick is going to be recovering spells now. I have a standard complement of spells I'm going to use, but to be honest, I'm too tired right now to really articulate that. And I will get the character sheet to you after I've added in that. But I've had a long day.
Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I can hang around and chat a bit. I'm probably not able to metagame very well at this point.
That's all right. I think we've kind of got our metagaming all done.
Yeah. I wonder, what would you, out of the, so of the giants and inhabitants that we've killed, taken out, whatever, I mean, are we actually like cleaned them out by 2/3 or so? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, what's our progress on the genocide? That's what this is at this point. Like we're
Giant
killing
side.
the men, women, and children. We're cornering them. Like this is just genocide. There are going to be some alignment roles that need to be made by some of the good characters in the party at some point.
Well, some.
One second.
I never provoked any attacks against non-combatants.
Yeah, to be fair, we didn't provoke it.
That's true.
We tried.
We did give them we did give them a chance to surrender.
Yeah, we tried to. You
or
might
at
have called
least-
them sons of bitches, but we tried to give them a chance to lay their arms down
Oh,
in
by the way,
favor of
Victor,
sparing
that
the
was-
lives of their women and children.
that weapon transition from bow to hammer to dagger, that was sweet.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Because that made it personal. As Froderick was stabbing that last gnoll, it's like, I told you, every last son of a bitch. And then slashed his throat. It actually really annoyed Froderick that to see others that look like him living in such filth and making such stupid decisions. That was really annoying. Well, calling me a traitor too, that didn't help.
Yeah, that was just kind of mean.
That was.
Those mean old dungeon master monsters, man, why do they have to say things like that to us? They hurt our feelings. We must kill them, my precious.
Victor, that was kind of racist.
What, the betrayer? Look, the betrayer or what was racist?
Just let me call him racist.
Oh, okay.
I don't need evidence to back up my claims or an argument.
That's true. That's true.
Let me, the white guy, call the minority and the entire game a racist.
That's
Doable.
right.
Doable.
That's
I
right.
like this. Rock on.
Gnolls are racist is trending on Twitter.
It is.
Cancel
It's,
gnolls.
Yeah, cancel culture Gnolls.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden they lose all their TV deals.
All right. Good.
Yeah, I think we're about done. I need to sign off pretty shortly and do a little.
If you guys want to talk, I can sign off and just,
Finish up my
I'm
dinner.
tired. So
Yeah, I'm kind of tired too after all that. We've been in combat all night for like what, the
Yeah.
third week in a row?
Yep.
Well, that and it was a lot of creatures, and it didn't help that some of them were trolls. They kept coming back
Seriously.
up. You know, it's like
Fuck those trolls.
that's why Froderick was like, okay, look, just keep the trolls down, burn it, and make them stay down. I will take out these gnolls. I will.
Yeah.
Especially the archer gnolls. That pissed him off too, because it's like watching himself, but like an inferior version of himself. It's like shooting. You think that's shooting? Let me show you shooting with a dagger. Okay. This is how you're accurate.
The that was kind of entertaining.
I can
Yeah, that
shoot
was
you with a
the-
hammer. Look at this. Bah!
All right, man.
All right, gentlemen. Appreciate
We'll
it.
catch it up next time.
All right.
All
good
right,
game.
excellent.
See y'all
Thanks,
next
guys.
week. Good night.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
I guess we're ending it for the night.